What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy Kenny Man. Back one time for your mind. Uh, I'm back, people. I told y'all I was coming back. I'm back. Y'all gotta excuse my lighting, and maybe y'all hearing the sound. Let me know if the sound is good. I'm gonna let some people get up in the bed and let me know how the sound is. Before we get started up in here. You get what I'm saying? I got the new setup. Um, I ain't finished yet. I still got speakers and shit. I still need to hook up. Um, my lights and shit. I'm waiting on some new light bulbs and shit. So my lighting is all fucked up. Give me 1 second. This fucking noise is killing me. All right. Yeah. But I'm back, people. Let me know how the sound is, people. I'm back. I'm going in tonight. I'm going in tonight. I seen some shit that bothered me. Like really bothered me. Let me know how the sound is. Excuse the lighting, people. Alright, the sound is good. Okay, my sound is good. I was fucking around. I supposed to have been on like an hour ago. But I was fucking around with my new PC and shit, trying to, fuck with the new live stream and shit. I gotta work on some stuff with that. Um yeah, I got some shit I gotta work on with that. But hopefully I get that shit like I actually gotta sit and work on that shit. Yeah, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Maryland. Give me 1 second. I got some shit that's pissing me off. And I wanna go in. See, usually I get out on Republicans and I be fucking when I get out on Trump and all that other shit. I usually get out on them. But I'm not gonna do that tonight. I mean, here and there I might get into them a little bit, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. Tonight is about the Democrat Party, and I'm gonna let y'all hear how arrogant these people are, and how phony they are. You get what I'm saying? Because they done ran into some fresh blood that comes up in a party, and these motherfuckers is playing like, they almost doing like some Republican shit. How they coming in at these new young bloods coming in, and people that's their first term coming into the House and the Senate and shit. Like they acting like they the Republicans or something. Like motherfuckers need to bow down to them. Like y'all wouldn't have new people in there if the old motherfuckers was doing their job. And how about if y'all was doing y'all job, you wouldn't have a young blood coming up in there having to check y'all bitches and coming with new ideas. But let's just get this on, because I got some problems. I'm going all the way in tonight. Let me find my first clip, and then I'm gonna let Merlin and let everybody call in. But I got to get this out tonight. Let me see here. Let me go. Alright, let me go back here. Hold on. Alright. My first shit. See, I wanna get out on motherfucking Whoopi Goldberg. Let me find this clip, people. I swore I had this clip. Let me go to my shit. Hold on. Let's see. No, that's not it. Is that it? Let me find something real quick. Give me 1 second here, people. No, that's not it. Let me see something. I swore I had that shit. Hold on, give me a second here, people.
Mr. Host, and even...
That's not it. All right, this is it. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta find this clip.
The view is live.
Let me find this clip.
Golden
Let me find this clip first.
The biggest winners, trends, and
she's started this organization called
One for the One. That's what makes the show so good.
LGBTQ community is that one of the characters is revealed to be gay, and she is the reason he overcomes the obstacles. We stand in solidarity.
Was it
who I love should also be a co-host, which would also put him in that arena of being the first Asian American to host the Oscars. Getting underway. And Senator Elizabeth Warren is the first female Democrat to announce.
She's a hokey person, like a
Over in 2016, we learned that the establishment of the Republican Party is insignificant. Voters voted who they wanted for. What we're going to find out going into 2020 is if the establishment really has any pull within their party like they did with Hillary, or if the vein of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the social...
like a former teacher, based on the fact...
All right, we're gonna start here. I found it. Let me now. Let's just put this out here. Elizabeth Warren is testing the waters to see if she can get out and she can run. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, but ain't nobody else really stepping up like that. But they're gonna try to come in at the end. But let's get it in. I'm gonna let motherfuckers hear what I'm really saying, what I'm talking about here.
Welcome back. 2020 presidential primary season is getting underway. And Senator Elizabeth Warren is the first female Democrat to announce she's exploring a run, and she used social media to reach out to voters. Take a look.
I'm glad for everybody who's joining this video. It's great to hear from you. Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer. Hey, my husband Bruce is now in here. You want a beer?
No, I'll pass on the beer for now. Sure.
Okay, say hello.
Yes.
Joy, is that I don't interpret that as a joke. Joy thinks she was joking about getting the beer.
She's
I don't
joking.
interpret it
It's
that way.
based on the fact that when George W. Bush was running against Al Gore, they say, oh, he's a stiff. George W., you can have a beer with him. And that's what that's about. That's an homage to George W. Bush.
In her announcement to run video?
I think that she's kidding. I do. I mean, if she's not, then she needs to talk to me.
Her political...
And I'll explain it to
she needs some help. The political instincts are way off if that was intended to be a joke.
I don't know. She's been on the show.
I just want to know this. What's the point? Y'all mad at Elizabeth Warren for what? Cracking the beer? Is beer illegal now? I need to know that. I want to know what the fuck is the big problem about her drinking some beer. Last time I knew beer wasn't illegal. Oh, she can't drink beer because she a senator and she thinking about running for president? Get the fuck out of here. And Meghan McCain, just shut the fuck up. But that's not what I'm angry about. It's getting ready to come, people. Because this ain't really about Republicans. This is about Democrats. Hit that like button, people, when you come up in the building.
At her a couple times. She does seem, she's a hokey person, like a hokey personality. And
What do you mean hokey?
She's like hokey. She's like a former teacher, right? She's like...
So am I. Am I hokey?
You're like a teacher from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like she's like a teacher
From
that's
Hopeland.
like yeah. I don't know. It seems very authentic to me.
Well, she's she's a substantive person.
She was on the cover of
authentically.
New York Magazine 5 months ago with the headline "The Front Runner."
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, 5 months ago, she was believed to be the person up and coming in the Democratic Party. I don't think anybody really believes that right now. Polling wise, which I know we can't trust all polls, but people like Beto O'Rourke and Cory Booker are ahead of her. What will be fascinating.
All right, well, if you can't trust all polls, why are you going down the list of the polls then? Why? Meghan McCain, you still talking. You say, I know we can't trust the polls, but why are you still talking, bitch? Come on, man, this is what I'm talking about. I'm very angry right now. And I'm going to get more and more angry because I'm getting sick of people talking nonsense. You talking on both sides of your ass cheek. We can't believe in the polls. I know everybody don't believe in the polls, but then you start going down the list of shit. Of the people that's on the polls. If you don't believe in them, why you quoting the polls then? Anyway.
I'm so glad we get to talk about politics on the show today, is that, because I've been thinking about this all weekend, is that over in 2016, we learned that the establishment of the Republican Party is insignificant. Voters voted who they wanted for. What we're going to find out going into 2020 is if the establishment really has any pull within their party like they did with Hillary, or if the vein of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the socialist Democrat, in that vein is going to end up being the nominee.
Democratic
And I think they have
The
moved
nominee
on
for what?
Warren. For the Democratic to be the nominee for
let me
president.
just say this.
Let me say this. Let me say this. See, because we got this thing of calling Cortez, salute to that sister. You know what I mean? For winning her Senate seat without corporate backing her, and she did it the real way. Okay? She didn't kiss ass. She didn't go to all these functions and shit where she had to go to corporations and kiss ass. She won this shit straight up, real, got the people behind her, and that's what what they want to call social democrats or whatever the fuck they want to say, or radicals or whatever the fuck they always try to say. She won it the right way. Oh, it's radical that she didn't take corporate money. It's radical that she want Medicare for all citizens, no matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. But that's radical. See, it's radical to these fucking stupid ass folks about Medicare for all. Everybody have health care so they can live and work. Because if people get sick, at least they can have enough money. They ain't got to go in debt. They can live and they can constantly build the economy up. That makes more sense to me than motherfuckers. They keep complaining that everybody on welfare, or you know that no one's working. What's going on, homie? Like, I don't understand what they beef is. I think everybody want fucking health care. What the fuck is the problem? Giving people, telling kids like, look, you still gotta work hard to go to school and shit. You get what I'm saying? Still give them, you know, they still gotta have, the academics gotta be up and shit like that to get in certain schools. I believe that. But if you give kids free college and shit, we're giving them free education as far as elementary school and high school and shit. Why not college? What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. Clean air, clean energy. What's wrong with that? We want to breathe. We want to live. If you got clean energy and you got clean air and motherfuckers doing what they're supposed to and not polluting the air, more people will live. More people will be at work instead of at the hospital, and then they in debt at the hospital. Now they got to be home, and then now they got to pick and choose if they're going to pay a doctor bill or they're going to pay their rent. I don't understand what the fuck is the problem. What's so radical about that? That makes plenty sense to me. I guess we live. Never mind. Let's just move on, because this is where the Democrats get ready to start pissing me off. Come on, Whitney Goldberg, with your bullshit.
It's about Ocasio-Cortez. She just got
Let me go back.
Thursday.
Let me go back.
Weekend is that
Because I want you here
in
with the
2016
bullshit.
we learned that the establishment of the Republican Party is insignificant. Voters voted who they wanted for. What we're going to find out going into 2020 is if the establishment really has any pull within their party like they did with Hillary, or if the vein of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the socialist Democrat, in that vein is going to end up being the nominee.
Democratic
And I think
socialist.
they have
The
moved
nominee
on
for what?
Warren. For the Democratic to be the nominee for
Let me
president.
just say this about Ocasio-Cortez. She just got in on Thursday. She was sworn in.
Yes.
And she's very opinionated, which we like. We like opinionated women. But it is very, very difficult when people make accusations where you say, you know, the Democrats have done nothing, the establishment of the Democrats have done nothing. And
they have not done shit. What have they done? I'll wait. What have the Democrats did, Whoopi Goldberg? The fuck are you talking about? People are still in debt. It's still more poor people in the fucking country. It's still more black people in jail than in college. The fuck are you talking about, Whoopi Goldberg? What? I don't understand. People, I'm trying to understand what is they beef. What is your beef? That a motherfucker like Cortez, she comes in and she says the Democrats has been failing the people. It's okay for the fucking Democrats, the corporate Democrats, I'm sorry, to say the Republican Party is failing the people, but then when a progressive, independent Democrat comes in the fold and says the Democrats has been failing the fucking people, now they got their fucking panties in a bunch. Are you kidding me? It's okay for them motherfuckers to keep on accusing the Republicans of some shit, but when the motherfucker, somebody ain't a corporate Democrat like Cortez that did it the right way, and she knew, she fresh face, these old fuckers need to get the fuck out of office. That's just plain and simple. They haven't been doing shit. They've been letting the Republicans run all over top of them. They've been taking black people's and minorities' votes for a fucking joke for decades. So what the fuck did they do? What the fuck? I need to fucking know that. The fuck out of here, man. Hear that bullshit, Whoopi Goldberg.
just want to throw.
I'm going back, my bad, people. I want y'all to hear this bullshit
like they
again.
did with Hillary, or if the vein of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the socialist Democrat in that vein, is going to end up being the nominee.
Democratic
And I think they have
The nominee
on
for what?
Warren for the Democratic to be the nominee for
let
president.
me just say this about Ocasio-Cortez. She just got in on Thursday. She was sworn in.
Yes.
And she's very opinionated, which we like. We like opinionated women. But it is very, very difficult when people make accusations where you say, you know, the Democrats have done nothing. The establishment of the Democrats have done nothing. And I just want to throw this out to you. John Lewis wasn't sitting still.
Right.
Dianne Feinstein wasn't sitting still. Mm-hmm. There are a whole bunch of people in the Democratic Party who have been busting their asses to make sure that women get what they need, people get what they need, children get what they need. So you just got in there, and I know you got lots of good ideas, but I would encourage you to sit still for a minute and learn a job.
First of all, Whoopi, I'm cutting you the fuck off right there, bitch. Let me tell you something, Whoopi Goldberg. And I want all these corporate Democrats and these motherfuckers, Feinstein, all the motherfuckers she named, Lewis, all of them. Look, I got nothing but respect for a lot of them. I ain't saying they ain't do nothing. You heard what I said. They've been taking the blacks and minority votes for granted. They should have been doing more. And you know why they haven't been doing more? Because they've been taking corporate money just like the Republicans have. So they've been bullshitting on shit they supposed to already put in. What the fuck is she talking about? She keeps forgetting that. She keeps forgetting that these are the same people, the people that she just named, are taking corporate money. So they side a lot of the times with the corporate the corporate people than the regular folks, us. So you talking about Cortez need to sit back, learn a job. You need to learn the fucking history of the Democrat Party, bitch. Because you keep sitting there acting like they doing all they can. No, they ain't. They've been bullshitting for decades. And I mean decades, my people. They've been bullshitting. Why the fuck are we in 2019 and we still got bullshit ass healthcare? Explain that to me if the Democrats been doing their fucking job. They've been in control of the House, the Congress, the and the White House. They had all three at once. Why they ain't get shit done? Because they had corporate fucking Democrats blocking a lot of the shit that they need to be, like Medicare for all. They even, people, it wasn't just the Republicans. See, people always want to put this out. It was the Republicans that was blocking Barack Obamacare. No, it was Democrats too. It was Democrats too. It was them corporate Democrats too. And if I go to research, because I seen this shit, if I go and research it and find out the names that was blocking Barack Obama when he came up with this idea, I guarantee you that bitch will shut the fuck up because she don't know what the fuck she talking about. She's sitting there as this rich black woman. She been rich for a long motherfucking time. She has no motherfucking idea outside of her little bubble of being rich. And she swears she know about politics. I don't give a fuck what they did for women and all that other bullshit. They could have did more. Why is it taking so long for a Me Too movement that happened this year, well last year? Everybody all of a sudden give a fuck about the women now. Oh, we care. Where was the women at for the last 2-3 decades fighting for them rights? You telling me it wasn't a lot of intelligent, smart women that could have pushed that movement 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Whoopi Goldberg. You sitting there being rich, bitch, and you sitting there pretending like the Democrat Party is this and that. They're not. They got their fucking flaws just like the Republicans. This is why I don't like being a part of a party, because they get upset when you criticize the party that you're from. If somebody, look, people, if you got family members, you love them to death. Y'all probably agree on almost 90% of the stuff in you know, as life or whatever, right? Sometimes your family member, whoever it is, kids, brother, sister, cousin, whoever, get out of pocket. They start doing shit or not doing enough to where you gotta check them. What's wrong with that? Because at the end of the day, I still love you. I'm just letting you know what you're doing is fucked up. You taking advantage of things. That's all. That's all Cortez and all the other newbies, people that's coming in Congress, is saying. Y'all been bullshitting. Maybe we can spark a fire under you old motherfuckers that been here for decades and been bullshitting. You've been letting the Republicans run all over top of you. And you've been taking corporate money just like them. So a part of you ain't no different than them. Get the fuck out of here. Whoopi Goldberg, you bitch. Suck a dick or something. I think Whoopi Goldberg is gay. I think she probably had a kid to try to pretend that she ain't gay. And I ain't got a problem with gay people, but I'm just saying. The fuck out of here. Suck a dick. Get some dick or something. Bitch, sit up there talking that nonsense. Like nobody can criticize the Democrat Party. The fuck wrong with you, Whoopi Goldberg, bitch? You better get your mind right. Right here, fucking, right here, bullshit. This is what I don't like about being a part of a party, people.
You know, and just, you know, need children get what they need. So, and you just got in there, and I know you got lots of good ideas, but I would encourage you to sit still for a minute and learn a job. And, you know, and just, you know.
And hold up, and I want to say this. This is how you know when she just said you got the crowd clapping. I kind of can get that a little bit because they fuck with Whoopi. But you know what's fucked up? When you got Meghan McCain sitting on the opposite side of her clapping. Because you know why she's clapping? Because she doesn't want change. She wants shit to stay the same. Same status quo. We rich, you motherfuckers are poor. We can get more, you just stay okay. So you got Meghan McCain over there with her fucked up ass ideology, her racist ass, clapping for Whoopi Goldberg, corporate Democrat, don't give a fuck about the people. Don't give me that shit you give a fuck about women rights and all the gay community and all this other bullshit. Bitch, we talking about policies. We're talking about what the Democrats have been doing. They've been bullshitting. And you can sit there and quote all of John Lucas, Nancy Pelosi. You can quote all them motherfuckers. All them motherfuckers take money from the corporations. The same shit she complained about the Republicans, the Democrats do. The fuck out of here, bitch. She keep forgetting. Them motherfuckers supposed to work for us, not the other way around. How the fuck they making way more money than us and we paying them motherfuckers? We out here doing the labor, but these motherfuckers sitting in nice neighborhoods, they can't go into private school and all this other shit, but we working 2 or 3 jobs. But we pay a lot of taxes. And they don't pay shit. The fuck out of here.
Because there are people in that party who have been working their tails off.
And they know a lot.
And they know a lot. And you could learn some stuff from that. And I just feel like, you know.
Look, first of all, see, this is what they keep throwing out there. Whoopi go back. I see her doing this shit. And Joy, fuck you too, Joy. See, fuck this shit. Listen, it's no motherfucker. Look, man, Cortez didn't say that she couldn't learn from Nancy Pelosi and none of them. She didn't say that. She just said, look, y'all been bullshitting. Okay? Y'all been bullshitting. Y'all ain't been fighting hard enough. You've been letting the Republicans run all over the top of y'all. Y'all been working for the corporations, and we know it. And that's why a lot of shit ain't getting done on our side. It's not that we disagree with a lot of their policies. We agree with a lot of this shit. The problem is that they're not pushing hard enough for the policies that we want because they're working for the corporate. They're working for the corporate industry. They're not working for the American people. See, what's happening is she's acting like. I think what they hate about Cortez is that she didn't be a mayor or a senator or whatever, right? And she didn't go through the proper channels. But this is America, bitch. You don't necessarily gotta be a mayor or a governor or some type of community leader or something like that in your community to be a senator. All you gotta do is be smart. willing to educate yourself, willing to fight for the people, being sincere. Normal shit that politicians forget. That's how she won, and she didn't take corporate money. So this whole notion that she need to get up in there and learn from people, like she says, like she just came out and blatantly said, Cortez say, well, we don't want to learn we don't want to learn from Nancy Pelosi and them. They never said that, bitch. The fuck are you talking about? You're mad. This is what happened with old motherfuckers. And people they ain't the only people that does this shit. I catch myself doing it. I'm much older, so a lot of young shit I don't be feeling. You get what I mean? But the difference with me, I have an open mind. I like to hear shit. I don't know every motherfucking thing. And when you plant that shit in your mind that you don't know everything, you're willing to open yourself up and listen to young, old, gay, mentally challenged, whatever, different religions of people, different races of people. You're willing to learn. These old motherfuckers get old and think shit's supposed to be how it's supposed to be because they think it's supposed to be that way because it's been that way for maybe in their generation or for generations. And then they get upset when the young kids come through with something fresher, something more popping. How the young niggas said, shit more lit. Everybody don't want to keep doing that same old ass shit. Step your game up. See, that's what step your game up mean. It means move with the fucking times. You ain't got to act young, none of that shit. But damn, act like you have the knowledge of what's going on. Know what the young folks want. You ain't going to agree with everything, but you ain't got to try to knock them for every fucking thing that you dislike that they do or what they're about. Motherfuckers keep forgetting they was young. Anyway, let's just move on.
You don't have to be born into it. You don't have to know it when you step out. But before you start pooping on people and what they've done, you got to do something too.
Well, she hasn't done that.
Well said.
And first of all, ain't nobody shit on the Democrats like that. They were just saying they have been bullshitting. Let me tell you something. If you can't criticize a motherfucker, what the fuck are we doing here? People roaming around all sensitive and shit. See, it's one thing of what Trump does. That's a whole nother level of some bullshit. That's some shit that'll get you fucked up what Trump is doing. Okay? And what he says and his little racist ass people, that type of shit gets you fucked up. But what Cortez is doing is just basically criticizing some shit that she see that motherfuckers, some flaws, some shit that the Democrats been lacking on. Giving her opinion. She ain't disrespect Nancy Pelosi and them, and if they took it as disrespect, well, fuck them. Give a fuck. They had decades, generations of fucking kids that they supposed to been took care of, and they ain't did shit. We still in the same predicament we was 10 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. How you had a first black president and we still got cops out here killing unarmed black people? Tell me that. What the Democrats did about that shit? Nothing. The fuck out. Fuck you, Whoopi Goldberg, you bitch.
There is absolutely room for
you gotta prove yourself.
But you can't poop on what was when you're coming in on shoulders. Yeah, quite a few giants.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Oh, we have another. What? We have somebody else is here tomorrow.
Here's tomorrow.
Oh, Kamala Harris is here tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
right, people. That's one. That's one. That's one. So at the end of the day, tell Whoopi Goldberg to suck my dick. Fuck her. All that motherfucking bullshit trying to talk down. This is why I don't like them. Look, I don't like when motherfuckers get old and they start talking down to people. They ain't the only people that do this shit. I do it sometimes, and sometimes I gotta check myself. You get what I'm saying? Those people gotta check me. You get what I mean? But this whole notion, bitch, you can sit there and talk down to people that's bringing in new ideas to help the people? I don't know what the fuck going on with my Wi-Fi. Hold on. Shit, I can speak. I'm taking this bitch off. Alright. Now, we got the sister Angela Rye talking to this black bitch that's supposed to be a Republican. I forgot her name. But she be on CNN a lot. And the white bitch. Mind you, these people supposed to be trying to help the people. But they only going by their ideology. They only care about their own ideology. They don't care about others. They don't talk about other shit that benefit other people. They only give a fuck about what benefits them.
Do you need a car with a low down payment?
Yes.
Oh, wait! This is a commercial about buying cars.
Will there be a phony focus group?
No, this is drive time.
Gation.
Your
Hold on, give me a
tax rate,
second here,
you know,
people.
let's say from
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. This time she's making headlines for floating the idea of this hefty tax increase on the super wealthy. So here's just a piece of her interview with Anderson on 60 Minutes.
You look at our tax rates back in the 60s, and when you have a progressive tax rate system, your tax rate, you know, let's say from $0 to $75,000 may be 10% or 15%, etc. But once you get to like the tippy tops, on your $10 millionth dollar, sometimes you see tax rates as high as 60 or 70%. That doesn't mean all $10 million are taxed at an extremely high rate, but it means that as you climb up this ladder, you should be contributing more.
And while her politics is already being branded as radical or impractical, some Democrats, like potential 2020 hopeful Julian Castro, are defending her.
Let me tell you about this whole radical bullshit. When you talk about people, if I'm worth millions of fucking dollars, let's just say I don't give back. I feel like, hey, I give back from all the motherfucking high taxes motherfuckers be taxing me. And it go to people. You get what I mean? Let's just say I think like that. Okay, but I keep saying I'm a good person, I give back and all this other shit. I can just say, look, I don't gotta have no foundation. I pay high taxes, so that goes to the people. If a motherfucker said that, I'm cool with that. But motherfuckers are getting rich and richer off of us. And then they trying to pretend like they don't gotta put into this, man. People already heard you can't say you're a good person and you don't want to help the less fortunate. Come on, man.
Can you support a tax increase like that once you hit $10 million, 60, 70%?
Oh,
I can support folks at the top paying their fair share. As you know, George, there was a time in this country where the top marginal tax rate was over 90%. Even during Reagan's era, in the 1980s, it was around 50%. So do I support, in order to have something like Medicare for All, that we ask folks that are in the top 0.05% or 0.5% or the top 1% to pay more? Yeah, I support that.
Let me say something about, not all, but some corporate people, business people. It's not that they gotta pay high taxes. It's that America is charging way too many high taxes for their businesses. That's the problem. They keep trying to make it, you know, the rich people are mad about paying high taxes. No, they mad about paying high taxes of their own shit and their business. So you gotta give one. You would think you probably had lower taxes for the businesses to keep the businesses here, so people can have jobs and work. But nah, hey people, but I don't know nothing though. But these people with degrees and shit and act like, never mind, man, never mind.
Let's have a conversation. Two CNN political commentators with me now. Angela Rye is the former executive director of the Congressional Black Caucus, and Tara Setmeyer is a former communications director for the GOP. So ladies, Tara, let me start with you. Just your reaction to the Congresswoman's floating this possible 70% tax hike.
Well, I mean, I think that that's ridiculous. There's no country that's comparable to ours in the world that has a taxation rate that high. The wealthy already pay.
She a goddamn lie. Now she might be right about far as like the rich people, far as their own money or what they pay, but we have the highest. We tax the highest on businesses in America. They don't want to talk about that shit, and then they wonder why the businesses. They take their businesses and they go over into other countries and shit, and then people losing their jobs. They've been working 20, 30 years. You can't tax them high taxes personally and then tax them high for their businesses that they created from the bottom up. You gotta give them something. We keep talking about trying to compete with other countries. That's number one thing that they should do. Lower the taxes for the businesses, the corporations. So all you gotta do, they ain't gonna give a fuck about paying high taxes personally. But if you're taxing them both high like that, man, of course they gonna be upset. Of course they gonna push for trillions of dollars tax cut for them. The fuck out these motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, these people are supposed to be so smart. They're supposed to be so smart. God damn.
More than their fair share. The top 10% pays 70% of all federal income taxes. The top 1% pays almost 40%. You know, it's this idea, but it's very good marketing. You know,
hold up. Well, what's the difference? We pay higher for state, regular folks. Then we pay for, you have noticed that, people. We get more back from the federal than we get back from the state. That's because we pay higher taxes in the state. But these motherfucking rich motherfuckers bitching and complaining about, well, we pay more for the federal government. So what? They are in states where they are making buku money. The fuck are they talking about? Never mind, man. You know what? Never mind.
Us versus them.
How do you mean?
Rich. Well, because everyone, the rich must pay their fair share. The rich versus the poor, we don't have enough. There's income inequality, which there is, but pushing a taxation rate at that level.
Hold up. So what are you talking about? You talking about they out here pushing this narrative of the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poor, but then you say, well, it is. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? How can you... People, I swear to God, I swear these people are the smartest, dumb motherfuckers I have ever heard. How can you say on one hand, they pushing this narrative to put it out here like the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poor and, blah, blah, blah. And then turn around and say, well, it is true. What is it? Is it true or is it not? The fuck out of here.
On people who already pay a lot of taxes, and also they figure out ways to move their money around so it's not direct income tax that they pay anyway. There's all ways to get around it, even if you tried this at 70%. It's just another way of redistribution of wealth. This idea of democratic socialism doesn't work, and it never has worked, and it won't work in this country either. And she...
When have it ever, the shit that she talking about, when have it worked? When have it didn't work? We never had a socialist country. So how the fuck do you know it worked in this country? They keep throwing the socialist bullshit. How do you know that it doesn't work when it has never happened? I'll wait. I'll wait, my people. She talking out her ass. She knows nothing. But we know if you give all the corporations money and tell American people that if we cut their taxes, you know what I'm saying, the money's going to trickle down to the rest of us, we know that's a lie. That shit been happening for generations. And we still got more poor people. They just cut the... Hey, people, are we working better jobs? Has better opportunities came into your city since Trump and the Republicans gave the corporations tax cuts, the rich people? Have you seen anything at the job, at your job that you may work right now? Have you seen a raise? You seen an increase in your paycheck? Fuck no, because that shit don't work. But this socialist radical shit that she's talking about, we have never had it in this country. So she doesn't know if it works or it doesn't work. The fuck is she talking about? Fucking idiots. I swear, these are the smartest dumb people I have ever heard in my life. But these motherfuckers actually went to schools to learn the nonsense that they talking. They actually went to all these big name schools and got all this big education. And they talking nonsense. The fuck out of here.
Did not have a good answer for how she plans to pay for a lot of these grandiose ideas. Just taxing the rich is not enough. That's not going to work.
First of all, did Donald Trump and the Republicans tell the American people how giving trillions of dollars to rich motherfuckers, how we was going to pay for it? Did they ask us that? Fuck no. Now you motherfuckers are telling us that we got to pay for a border wall because it's a national security issue. Man, get the fuck out of here. Only y'all whites, you motherfuckers, you racist ass pieces of shit. All you Trump supporters, you motherfuckers are scared of Mexicans and Muslims. We ain't. Because you know why? Because some of them look at just as brown, as black as me. That's why. You bitches are afraid. Ain't our motherfucking problem. That's why you don't never hear me talking about it, none of that shit at the border really like that. I don't give a fuck. If they can take over and get rid of all the racist ass white people, I'm good with that. I hope all of them bitches die. I mean that shit. The fuck out of here like I give a fuck. We got Mexicans, they're coming. It's a caravan, it's a lot of them. They're coming. I don't give a fuck. Talking about, oh, they throw rocks. Nigga, you got guns, but you scared of rocks. Hey, you poke ass border control motherfuckers. You scared of rocks. These niggas scared of rocks, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck out of here. You keep fear-mongering and getting them white supremacists all hyped up over them motherfucking immigrants. I don't give a fuck. What up to the immigrants? Salute to them. Keep throwing rocks. Bust they motherfucking head. Don't give a fuck. Don't care, man.
Works. And so it may sound good as a marketing tool, pay your fair share, but when you start getting into the details of it, it's not practical in any way, shape, or form, nor do I think it's necessarily good economics.
Yeah, I mean, her answer, I think, for critics...
So, let me get this straight. So, what the Republicans has been doing, that's good economics. We just came out of a depression. we just came out of corporate. I'm gonna put it like this: we came out of corporations that went into debt. The country went into debt. So, Tara, whatever the fuck your name is, you fat-faced bitch. Excuse me. So the Republicans have been doing a great job of false economics, or whatever the fuck she said. Has we been really succeeding in life over the Republicans? Fuck no. Bitches like her have been getting richer over people like us. So, I don't know what fucking universe this bitch lives in, but hey, we ain't falling for it, bitch. You sit your fat face ass down. And I keep forgetting too, this bitch is Barack Obama. Alright? She's a mixed breed. Her daddy or her mama white. She ain't no respect of her being black. That bitch want to play both sides of the fence. That's why she a Republican. The fuck out of here. Ain't nobody trying to...
definitely feed into, well, she was only in college a few years ago and she doesn't really know policy very well. But then on the other hand, Angela, you have Julian Castro, who, not only agrees with her, but he then said, further alludes to, maybe it should be 90%. And I'm wondering from you, if a 2020 candidate is already responding to this and agreeing, do you think this is a sign of what's to come as we cover 2020?
Let me jump it. Let me say this. And the reason that people like her and others are mad at other like candidates like Cortez and others, certain Democrats that say, yeah, man, let's tax the motherfucking rich. Right? The reason they say that, the reason that they so upset at that is because of the simple fact they work. This bitch right here, that white bitch talking, she works for the corporation. She works for the people that fucks us over. This bitch right here, this analyst bitch right here, I guarantee you, she's somewhere in the $500,000 bracket every year, probably more. See, when people make certain money every year and they don't live a certain lifestyle, how the fuck, sometimes, how the fuck can you understand others? Unless you in the trenches. Unless you down there seeing how people are not eating. I'm going to salute the Manny Pacquiao. Big up the Manny Pacquiao. I was watching this Showtime shit with him and Adrian Broner. That fight get ready to come up. And this brother actually beats in his city as a senator, giving cash money out to his people. He's in the trenches. He can walk around in the city. His shit is right in the hood. Where he box or wherever he got his shit at. He ain't got a whole bunch of security motherfuckers around him. This is a part of why I don't like America. America is the most arrogant, disingenuous country in the world. We pretend that we care about people, but we really truly don't. You can't say you care about the poor, but try to shit on the poor.
I think it's a sign of what's to come, and I didn't hear either of them say that everyone needs to be, if they make $10 million, they need to be taxed at 70%. I think she actually said something a little different, which was it could be up to 70%, and I'm not talking about taxing the full $10 million. So we don't really know the nuance of that policy. I know that it makes for a great headline and it makes for great fodder, but I think...
And let me say this, I'm sorry. Let me say this about rich people, so people really understand. A motherfucker like Bill Gates and taxes, nigga, he see billions of dollars back. You got niggas out here that's worth $50 million, and at the taxes, they probably bring in about 10 to 15 million off of taxes. And niggas is crying. I pay high taxes, but I get I get at least half of that money back. The fuck? Never mind, people. Look, I keep telling you, this country ain't what it said it is. It's not what it says it is. Our country lies to our fucking face, and we believe these motherfuckers. We sit there and be like, America is the greatest country to be in. No, it's not. We're no different than a lot of these dictator countries. The difference is they pretend like they give us rights, but they violate them bitches every time when it doesn't fit their narrative. That's what this country does.
I kind of had enough of questioning the intelligence of this brilliant young woman who beat someone in congressional leadership to earn her seat at the table. And I think the least we can do is offer her the opportunity to come up.
And first of all, just because you don't have the experience in certain things does not mean that you're not intelligent. It just means you just don't know about this field. So yeah, you want to be a little bit humble, but if you've been watching how shit been going for a while, you be like, yo, I can do a better job. But you know you go in there and you ain't gonna know everything. So what Angela Rye was saying, they basically trying to question her intelligence. She went to college just like that motherfuckers did. So a motherfucker gotta go to some type of policy school or, Congress. I don't know. You don't gotta be that fucking intelligent to be in Congress and all that other shit. They make it complicated. It's almost like now you be with certain people or you have a boss, or you have somebody that works with you sometimes. Sometimes it's somebody that works with you, and they make the job harder than what it really is. And you looking at them like, yo, what the fuck, man? Stop making this job harder than what it is. Let's do the fuck we need to do the right way, and that's it. But nah, they want to go over, they want to do shit over the top and do extra. Like, nah, nigga, we don't get paid for extra. We get paid to just do what the fuck we said we was going to do. What we signed on that contract for. And that's what politicians does. They make shit more complicated than what it really is. This shit is not complicated here, people. You don't need all these degrees to know how to govern. To how to be for the people and do what the people ask you to do. Yes, do you ever had to know how to count and have a little knowledge? Yes. Know how to read? Yeah. But you gotta be this Harvard scholar motherfucker to know how to govern? It's bullshit. A lot of shit that government does or president does, it's basically off of instinct. So it's all about a feel. What you think is right? Did this feel right? A lot of this shit is about feelings, people. But these politicians make it seem like you got to be so educated. It's complicated. It's not. It's not that fucking complicated.
With the policy proposals and then chew on that. But I think to say that because she comes up with something radical, whatever that might mean, in a climate that is extremely radical, remember that this is now the second longest shutdown in government history. So the least we can do is talk about whether or not people are paying their fair share. Brooke, I was in the airport on Friday apologizing to TSA workers because they're working for free right now. So if you want to talk about radical, let's talk about people having to work for free to secure your...
It's time to rethink fitness.
I apologize, people.
Livelihood for free. That's radical.
I know, and they're going to work and they can't go volunteer or make money.
Thank you. She made a point that Donald Trump shut down the government for a wall. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, for $5 billion that he may not use or whatever. Because we're still trying to figure out what happened to the other billion and something dollars from last year that the Congress gave his dumb ass. And I told y'all earlier, in my video from earlier, there's no motherfucking way that $5 billion is going to build the so-called wall that he's talking about. It's going to cost way more than that. So Donald Trump next year will be asking for more money. And then the year after that. But this motherfucker shut down the border. Shut down the government. And talking about shutting down the border and all that shit because he ain't getting this money for some dumbass wall. That's radical. Because 75% of the American people don't want that dumbass wall. It's only Trump supporters. So what's more radical? We know 75% of the American people want universal health care. But hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about here, people. People do not fucking just use common sense and and stop using words to rouse up people. Cortez, she's radical. Bernie Sanders, they're radical. That's not a radical, motherfucker. Radical is if black people ever got their shit together and said, fuck everybody other than at home, and we do all black shit and support only all black shit, nigga, you can call that radical. But until then, giving universal health care to all people ain't radical, motherfuckers.
Elsewhere, because they've got to show up, and especially when you talk about TSA and the FAA. We talked to someone last hour about that, but I do want to keep chewing on this 60 Minutes interview with Anderson and AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and this is when she was asked about some of her past, and I think Anderson puts it, her fuzzy math. Here you go.
Here we go.
There's a lot of people more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
But being factually correct is important.
It's absolutely important. And whenever I make a mistake, I say, okay, this was clumsy. And then I restate what my point was. But it's not the same thing as the president lying about immigrants. It's not the same thing at all.
And it's not. But you get right here, this Barack Obama looking bitch, Tara, a Republican, so-called black woman, buck dancer, sellout, coon, shit on another sister. But let's go.
Angela, back at you. The moral piece of that aside, does she not sound like Donald Trump?
No.
Tell me
She
why.
doesn't sound like Donald Trump. I think for a number of reasons. One is, I think if she's saying there are things in this space that I still have yet to learn, right? I have the heart of the people with me. I know that there are interests that I'm pursuing, and I don't know all the ways in which I should get there, but I know that morally it's sound. Donald Trump is not morally sound. He's both morally bankrupt and factually
That's why I
bankrupt.
said take the morals out of it. But when we're talking facts, he's got some
No,
fuzzy
you gotta be right. And I
Hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't want to hear from these people talking about morals then. You want to take the morals out of what she was saying to that she made a mistake because she may not be almost fully educated in something that's brand new to her? Let me say this too about Cortez. Salute to that sister. Okay? This shit been pissing me off for a whole week. She won her shit straight up. These same people are sitting behind a desk and ain't doing shit for the people, but lying, and bullshitting the people, putting out fucked up narratives, talking about, don't that sound like Trump? No, it don't, bitch. The fuck are you talking about? She just made a mistake. That's it. She didn't lie. She made a mistake. It's a difference from making a mistake and lying. Blatantly lying. What Donald Trump does to what she made a mistake on. It's almost like the whole shit with Barack Obama. When he thought or projected that, hey, you don't have to change your doctor. He thought that shit was really going to happen. Right? Then when it didn't happen, Barack Obama came back and apologized about it. Basically said, hey, look, do we need to work on some things to fix this shit? Yes. But Donald Trump blatantly lies. He lied and said it was 4,000 terrorists that they caught at the border. It's It's a lie. His own people is documented. His own people said it wasn't true. This shit is documented. And then Trump goes out and then he has all his minions go out and say the same lie to make it seem like it's true. It's not true. That's a fucking lie. And then when the whole shit with Sarah Huckabee, she came on and said the same shit. The dude from Fox News checked her on the shit. Told her that's not true. From your own government where you work at said that that's not true. The bitch doubled down on it. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a difference from somebody making a mistake and somebody's like Donald Trump lying. So for that bitch from CNN, that host, analyst, whatever the fuck you want to call her, to try to compare with Cortez said that she made a mistake of saying, to try to compare her, that sounds like Donald Trump. No, it's not, bitch. And this is why CNN cannot be trusted. I do not believe shit that comes from CNN. CNN is the corporation. They just have fake morals. Their morals are fake. It's like the corporate Democrats. They have fake morals. But they get mad at the rest of us because we got morals and principles that we want to stand by. They get mad at that. We come up with ideas to help all people. It's radical. You want to compare Cortez to what Trump? To Trump? Bitch, is you crazy?
No, but here's the difference. If I can say, you know what, I misspoke, that's different than saying, this lie is now true today. And that is what we get from him. So I will acknowledge that she said it's clumsy and I have to come back and clean it up sometimes. I'm not perfect, y'all. Keep working with me. That's what I hear her saying.
But that's not what she said, though. That was probably the biggest blunder she made in that interview. Because
first of all, Tara, bitch, that's what she said. You heard her. If I misspeak, I come back and I clean it up. You read between the lines with anything with Donald Trump talking about, bitch, but then you don't want to do that with Cortez? Anyway, man. Anyway, salute to that sister. Big up to her.
She did there was an equivalency to the rationale that people use to justify how Donald Trump speaks inaccurately and lies and makes things up. He never apologizes. He never corrects himself. And some people will say, well, it's the means justify the ends.
Well, she did correct herself. She made a mistake, and she came back and corrected herself. Donald Trump doesn't do that. So how you don't know the difference with...
Oh, so what if he's making up how many terrorists come through the border, or if he makes up, this or that? He means well. That was the exact same rationale she just used. She didn't say what Angela said. She didn't. You should play it again because she never.
I'm back. Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club. New series tonight at 8/7 Central.
I'm sorry, people.
USA presents a new reality series.
This is an experience that only comes once in a lifetime.
I'm sorry.
She never said, if I make a mistake, then I will correct that and be factually accurate. She said it was clumsy. That, to me, is not a full-blown assessment of saying, you know what, when I made a mistake, that means that, I'm learning on the job, give me a break. She didn't say that. She said clumsy.
Hold up. What's this shit that we live in, this so-called different America? I mean, I understand we do. Oh, when the sister says something, she got to come back and be clear. She got to tell you exactly. She got to apologize, get on one knee, like Colin Kaepernick or some shit. And there's no disrespect to Colin, but she got to come back and kiss your ass and tell you, oh, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. She said, and I respect that, and not to look weak either, to say, hey, look, sometimes I misspeak. I got to come back and clean it up and say exactly what I needed to say. That's it. She got to apologize. She didn't lie. She just basically didn't put the right, she didn't say the right amount. She made a mistake. She didn't double down on it. That's what Trump, it's a difference. See, people, if you're not, fuck being educated. I'm not saying you don't need to be educated, but I'm just saying, you see how educated people like to use tricks and shit to fool us, to not understanding what's really going on? Look, it's a different when somebody makes a mistake on something, and then they got to come back and say, look, okay, I fucked up, but look, I meant what I said, but I was just off by some numbers. Trump lies. He blatantly lies. And then not just double down on it, he tripled down on that shit. But she's trying to sit there and pretend that's the same shit. It's not. It's not.
Which to me didn't take full ownership of making a mistake. When the Washington Post gives you 4 Pinocchios for something, you can't. That's not being clumsy. That's a flat out falsehood.
Clumsy to me is.
It wasn't a falsehood. A falsehood is somebody that is what Trump does. He lies. It's a difference. You make a mistake and maybe the numbers that you put out, and then you come back and then you clear it up and say, oh, I meant what I said, but I got the numbers off. And then put the numbers back out and say, yeah, this is the numbers. It's a difference from somebody just straight lying. She knows that. But she's a Republican, a black woman, a Barack Obama, that's a Republican, still sitting there acting like we got to be so much better than Donald Trump. No, we don't. No, we don't. This country proved to us we don't got to be that much better than Donald Trump. Real shit. The fuck out of here, bitch.
I'm a clumsy person. Clumsy to me is when you fall down. You still have the opportunity to get back up. Fall down means you made a mistake. So to say that she will make a mistake or she's clumsy with it, but she comes back, means that she's coming back to acknowledge that what she said was a mistake. It was a misstep. And so I actually
reiterate her points, not to correct the factual mistake. So again, if the moral end of it, the moral intention was right, well then, it doesn't matter. Everyone's so focused on making, factual errors. No, honey, you're a member of Congress now. You have to get things right.
Honey, Tara.
And first of all, bitch, if she wasn't so anti-Trump, I would give it to this hoe. But she do get on Trump, and I give her that. But she's still a Republican. So that's why you see her going so hard on Cortez. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about she's a good person. They know she a good person. She know that. Her ideology doesn't link up with this bitch Tara fucked up ideology. Tara's not a good person. She can sit there and pretend that she does, but her policies doesn't speak for it. Her party doesn't speak for it. We got to remember that too. The bitch is still a Republican. And you think about Republicans' policies is bullshit.
Oh, no, Angela, coming from you. To the point, though. But coming from you. Right? We keep,
all right, ladies.
No, but I'm saying we keep treating her like she's this child, and I'm saying we have to respect the grown woman that she is. She's made it this far.
Tonight, I wanted to come back strong, so I decided to open Lindsay Lohan's speech.
I'm sorry, people.
She's going to have to make grown woman answers.
And I think she has. I think that's exactly what she's doing every single day.
No, you want her to kiss your ass, bitch. That's all this is about. This is all about Cortez kissing her ass. Making you feel good. Bitch, you don't got nothing to prove to you. You're a Republican. You gonna rock. Look, I'm putting it like this. Cause now we in the trenches now. We got the next 2 years. We halfway through Trump. We got the next 2 years. And shit gonna get worse. Shit gonna get more fucked up. Think this shutdown is fucked up. He can ready to do more fucked up shit. We got 2 years. And I'm telling all Republicans, you could be anti-Trump. You could not like Trump. It's all about who you vote for. If you vote for Trump over a Democrat, it ain't about morals. It's more about being in power, being racist, and scared to fight for what's right. That's what's the next shit. The 2020 shit is gonna be about. I don't want to hear no excuse. Trump did. He ain't did shit, and he ain't gonna do shit. He's still a racist. He still said racist shit. He's still fucking this country up. He still make us look bad outside of this country, around the world. Nobody respects us like that because of this clown. But anyway.
I appreciate the conversation. Everybody's watching her, those who want her to do well and those who don't think she will. She's got pressure on her, but we'll be watching. Ladies, thank you very much. I appreciate that conversation. Justin to CNN, a top Republican leader.
And I wanted to say this. Everybody, you can call in the numbers in the description box. I'm done with this shit. I'm sick of these motherfucking Democrats. All I want to say is this. To all the motherfucking old-ass Democrats, you corporate Democrats, fuck you. We don't give a fuck. It's a new breed coming in, and you motherfuckers better be ready for it. Ain't nobody going to keep being no yes man or no yes woman. Get your shit together. Stop letting the Republicans punk you. Stop allowing the corporations to punk you. If you start doing shit that benefits the corporations like you're supposed to, but at the same time, letting them know, look, we got poor people here in this country. We need to help them. You keep talking about you great Samaritans and shit. Fuck out of here. Numbers in the description box, people. Go ahead and call in. I don't give a fuck. Look, man, I'm really sick and tired of corporate Democrats. I am done with that shit. That's why I say, man, the only way I vote for a corporate Democrat is because of Trump. And that's the only reason that I'll vote for Trump. I'll vote for Trump. That's the only reason I'll vote for a corporate Democrat. Because they gotta be way better. They are way better than Donald Trump. And I already said, I already told y'all at the gate. Hit that like button, people. I already told y'all at the gate. I ain't fucking with no motherfucking Republicans. I ain't voting for them. They show me that they don't give a fuck. It's about their agenda. They don't give a fuck about the rest of us. Look, man, it's almost like Trump. Trump only give a fuck about the people that support him. He don't give a fuck about the rest of us. People, if I was in a position that I'm in power, and mainly my people voted for me. Hold on, this is Maryland. Hold on, y'all. What up, Maryland? Yo. Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on. Hey, Maryland, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Shit. You hear me? Yeah, I got this new Bluetooth shit. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta hook my shit up real quick. I forgot all about this shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but what I wanted to say, people, if I'm in power, it ain't no motherfucking way, and because all my people voted for me, that I say I care about everybody, there's no way impossible that I just say fuck everybody, because now, you know what, I'm only gonna fuck with my own people that voted me in, so I'm only gonna do shit only for my people. Now, you get what I mean? So, if you got that state of mind, and you telling me that's what politics is, I don't want no part of it. Say it again.
Nah, I said I'm on the, I know you were saying I'm on the Bluetooth.
What you saying?
Nah, they can hear me on YouTube because you say you was trying to fix up something on the with the audio or something, or the Bluetooth, something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my audio up real quick. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, when I want, but yeah, I texted you earlier. I said it might be a clip. I'm not gonna win today. There's a lot of shit I want to talk about. We ain't get to talk about last week, but I'm not gonna end today.
You say again?
Nah, I said I'm not gonna end today.
Shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, hold on.
Let me see if I can hear.
Alright, there I go. Alright.
I hear.
Yeah, I did my shit up. I forgot I got this new Bluetooth shit for my for my system and shit, cause it didn't come with a Bluetooth. So I tried this new Bluetooth shit. It's good for like playing music and shit like that, but for us, like for the phone and shit, it don't even do that. But I'm be working on some shit for that. I got mad shit I need to do. But yeah, but go ahead. What you saying?
Nah, but I mean, like the Democrats and Republicans, you already know how I feel. I mean, two sides of the same coin. They both the same type of people. One, they express how they feel openly. The other group of people, they hide their feelings, but they show their white supremacy through policies and through laws, mass incarceration, and different things like that. But like face to face, they'll be cool with you. They'll play basketball with you. They'll listen to rap with you. Do all that, and then you got black people that think, oh, they cool, they good.
Yeah.
But once they leave, they ain't fucking with you. You got one, they just straight out, they just don't fuck with you at all. Like at least they let you know off the rip that they ain't fucking with you. But Republicans, Democrats, they the same. I call them Dixiecrats and Republicans, like I said in the chat.
Yeah, look, and like I said, this year, this midterm was different. That's why you see, if you like, when I let you hear the Whoopi Goldberg shit, you see these motherfuckers. They a little, these radicals. Like, how are they radical? Because they don't do the establishment bullshit that you do, and they came in it the right way. They didn't take corporate money, so they radical. Oh, so you don't think that people deserve health care? How the fuck people... Look, man, I put it like this. People act like if you get universal health care, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got this notion. If you get universal health care, that doctors won't get paid and nurses won't get paid, corporations won't get paid. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pharmaceutical people, they won't get paid. Yeah, they will. They will get paid by the same government that gave all the fucking rich people tax cuts. $1 trillion of tax cuts. So they gonna always see their money. Yo, we spend so much money on shit that's unnecessary every year. Every year, yo. If we're supposed to be the greatest military in the world, we have the greatest military in the world, why the fuck we spending 7 to 8 billions and trillions of dollars on our military every year? Makes no sense. What the fuck do they need? Guns? Food? Like you get what I'm saying? What the fuck else do they need? It's bullshit. But that's the problem. All them corporate Democrat motherfuckers are mad that Cortez and a whole bunch of them came in office. They come in office and they know that they're not gonna be yes women, mainly women, because there was a lot of women. They ain't gonna be yes women coming in. Yes, Nancy Pelosi. Yes, Chuck Schumer, and the rest of them. Fuck y'all. If that shit don't sound good, they ain't gonna rock with it. You get what I mean? But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Nah, like, I mean, look, like I said, I don't pay attention to Democrats and Republicans because they worse than the Bloods and the Crips.
Nigga, I said that too.
You said what?
I said that too. I called them Bloods and Crips too.
I mean, look, I don't know if I ain't trying to change the topic, but there's a lot of shit I want to talk about.
Go ahead. You can switch the topic. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go in on the R. Kelly shit, so I'm gonna do that after.
You know what? Go ahead, cause I ain't want to talk about that shit. But go ahead.
Nah, I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the LeBron and 21 Savage because I was trying to talk about that last time, but then we got caught up in Amigos, Bone Thugs, and 21 Savage. But all right, so. Remember the whole thing when it was like, 21 Savage and LeBron, they was anti-Semitic or some shit like that?
What, LeBron?
Yeah.
He was anti-Semitic.
Because he was called. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I'm gonna wait till you get back.
Nah, I can hear you.
Nah, but they was what you call it? Because 21 Savage, he had a line in his song. He was like, "We getting Jewish money, everything is kosher." And LeBron, he put that on Instagram. He was basically like riding around the 21 Savage, singing the song, shit like that. And then LeBron, he just quoted that, and it was like, "Oh, LeBron and 21 Savage, they anti-Semitic, blah blah blah." And then it was a whole bunch of fake outrage.
I mean, what was anti-Semitic about that?
Not a damn thing, but you know how the Jews is.
Fuck them. Look, I don't even want to say that.
I was just about to say that.
Listen to me. I don't want to say fuck all the Jews. But to all you Jews that's upset about that, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't see them Jews. Let me tell you something. I don't see none of those Jews out when unarmed black men are getting killed and getting gunned down.
Hell no.
But when that shit happened to those Jews and shit in Pennsylvania, I think, who had their back? Who had their back?
And then they tried
Muslims had their back. They got money and gave them money.
And then they try to blame Farrakhan for that.
How you blame Farrakhan for some white racist shit?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I look at it like this though. They call they call Farrakhan, they call LeBron, 21 Savage, Khalid Muhammad. They call any black people who speak out against white supremacy anti-Semitic. But you want to know who the real anti-Semitic people is?
Jewish people.
Exactly, because let's get this straight, right? Mm-hmm. They talk all this whole pro-Jewish shit. They Jews, they proud of their religion and all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. But a lot of these Jewish people, they own these record companies within the music industry, And when it comes to hip hop and when it comes to rap, they only support a certain type of rap, but they won't support a different type of rap. The rap that they support, they'll support,
some ghetto shit.
You said what?
They support some ghetto shit.
Exactly, bro. Then you got a conscious rapper. Oh, we ain't support. Like, it's literally like, what's his name? Leon Cohen. He said that, he don't like drugs. He don't do drugs. He don't support drugs.
But he support motherfuckers that do drugs and rap about drugs though.
And let me ask you, isn't that anti-Semitic?
Yes, because on one hand you're saying, hey man, I don't do the shit, but hey, I'm going to support it.
And plus the thing about it is you going against your own religion by support. They cooning for their own religion. They Jewish coons.
let me tell you, hold up, but let me say this though, since I don't think people really understand this on this show. The Jews, like I said this a while ago, and I don't give a fuck if Jews get mad at me or not. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck the Jews. Yeah, I said it.
And I ain't saying all. I'm saying some. I ain't gonna be like Maryland and shit. I ain't gonna say all. I'm gonna say a lot of y'all.
I would say fuck the fake ass Jews. I put it like that.
You Jews keep forgetting that Hitler was a Jew. They keep forgetting that. Everybody got amnesia all of a sudden. Like Hitler wasn't a Jew. He was a Jew. He fucked y'all over. So when them motherfuckers be racist and they be against blacks and all other races of people,
they own slaves too.
They own slaves too. They own their own people. Okay? So
I ain't trying to cut you off, but guess who the original Jews were? They like, I always hear Jewish people, they always talking about they were the original people of the earth, but guess who was the original Jews?
It was us.
Yup. But they ain't gonna tell you that.
No, they ain't gonna tell you that. And that's why, like,
and that's why
but you know what?
I was looking at a video with Khalil Muhammad. He was destroying them Jews. Like, he was destroying them.
Yeah, but what they don't want it, they don't like to hear from black people either. We can admit when we wrong too. Yeah, did somehow African people sell us off?
Sell us out? People that fall back too.
No, but I'm just saying. We can do that though. We can say somehow African brothers and sisters sold us off to the Europeans on them ships. It's documented that they did that shit. Some of them was a part of it. You get what I mean? So
I did that.
So we can admit that we ain't hiding from that. We can admit that. But these Jews trying to sit out here and act like everybody anti-Semitic against you. Man, fuck you. You act like you had it harder than black people. Fuck you. Not in this country. You can't come in this country. And if you was born here or whatever, you can't come in this country or was born here or whatever and say you had it harder than black people. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you at the end of the day. Anti-Semitic. Fuck you.
And then, like, what you call it? I was watching what you call it? His name is George Macon. You know, he was just speaking the truth about the Jews. They flagged this video. Now you can't like the video, you can watch it, but you can't do anything else. But they call Lupe Fiasco anti-Semitic. They call what's the dude that used to rap with what he did and get a Scarface? They call him anti-Semitic. Mm-hmm. And everything that they were saying, it wasn't like they were lying. It was true. Because they were basically like, the Jews, they support destruction in the black community and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, you are anti-Semitic. Right.
They don't want to admit that they was part of the downfall of a lot of black people when they got here. When they finally got in this country, yeah, they started from the bottom, but they rise straight to the fucking top before black people that actually was born in this country. They keep failing to realize that shit. And so the Europeans didn't look at them like they looked at black folks or the Indians. Okay? Or the Mexicans. They looked at them motherfuckers as white, just like the Italians and all them motherfuckers. So when them motherfuckers sit there and act like, we're anti against them, man, fuck you, man. walk a mile in our shoes in this country, then you talk. I don't give a fuck about. And I don't mean being disrespectful to their ancestors that died through their slavery or whatever, and their whole Holocaust shit. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but they ain't got shit to do with black people in this country. We didn't do it. We didn't enslave y'all. Y'all enslaved your own selves. So if you're gonna be mad at black people, or you're gonna be mad at other races of people, you shouldn't be. You should be mad at your own. You should be mad at the Europeans for tricking y'all to thinking y'all better than us. How about that shit? But go ahead.
No, it was just like I said. And then you had, obviously, what Stephen A. Smith's gonna say about LeBron James and everything that came out. You had Jason Whitlock and just a whole bunch of boot-looking ass fuck niggas just saying stupid ass shit, man. Like, it come a point in time, like, you gotta stand up for yourself. Like, you gotta understand, white people, they don't respect the coons. They'll use you, they'll let you, go against your own people, but they'll throw you under the bus too. So that's why I don't understand when you got Stephen A. Smith, you got Jason Whitlock, you got
understand the Jason Whitlocks and the Stephen A. Smiths, they don't worry about those niggas. They use those niggas to hurt us. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that they also throw them under the bus too. Matter of fact, they already did. Like back in the day with the whole Ray Rice situation, Stephen A. Smith said something to some white supremacist female who I think she was a feminist and all that. She got offended. Then they suspended Stephen A. Smith.
Michelle Black, Michelle something. I forgot her name. Michelle something.
And speaking of feminists,
Michelle Bill. That's her name.
Speaking of feminists, we're gonna get into that next one after this.
Yeah, but let me say this.
I got
they use our black people. I mean, this shit is not new though. Like, you get what I mean? When you see the Stephen A. Smiths and the Jason Whitlocks and the motherfucking Jesse Lee Petersons and shit, that's not nothing new. They have been using black people against black people for a long motherfucker, and they still using us. When they got niggas out here shooting and killing each other, it's the same shit. So this shit is not new. Like I said, the only smart thing about white supremacists is that they are very intelligent manipulators. Like, you get what I mean? They're not that bright, but they know how to manipulate people.
They organize.
And not even organized. I don't think they that organized anymore. I think that they just good with manipulating people. It's almost like a gift that they have. Like, you get what I mean? And everybody else are afraid or they're not educated to fight against it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And then the motherfuckers that do fight against it, it ain't enough of us. You know what I'm saying? Black or white. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why they get away with that shit. But go ahead. Would you want to talk about something else? Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, because the feminists got mad at Stephen A. Smith, but this all right, so we know the whole faking as Jewish outrage shit. Like, you say you don't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about it. This R. Kelly shit.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that shit, but go ahead. Go ahead, because I know you want to talk about it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I've been going in on these bad witnesses and these white supremacist feminists all weekend. I usually don't argue with white people when it comes to, black issues, but and it was a white Hispanic, I think she was like from Argentina or something like that. She had something to say, and I was just smacking the shit out of all they talking points, because this is my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't defending R. Kelly. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
But if we gonna, throw R. Kelly under the bus, let's throw Donald Trump under the bus. Let's throw Harvey Weinstein. Let's throw Charlie Sheen under the bus. Let's throw Bill O'Reilly under the bus. Roman Polanski. Woody Allen. And
definitely Woody Allen.
And let's do this too. Let's throw. I don't have the actual stats. It's on. Let me go there. But 60% of white men, they commit most of the rapes in America. So let's throw them under the bus too.
Right. And they molest kids more.
That too. But you know, when you say that, oh, so you cool, you just want you just like they'll say, oh, they'll say I'm making it a race thing. You race baiting. Oh,
It ain't a
you
race
want
thing. That's a
you,
fact.
and you want black men to get away with the same thing that white.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Murder.
Mm-hmm.
When people say to you, you race baiting because you're talking about statistics and facts.
Mm-hmm.
How is that to you race baiting? Like, how is that race baiting? Like, you're telling facts. Like, I don't understand why people think that you're race baiting when you're putting out facts. Because you're using, look, everybody use race. Like, let's just stop this shit.
This country was built off race baiting.
Not even just race baiting, just based off of race. Like, we're sitting here pretending that we live in a country where nobody in this country look at anybody for the color of their skin. It's bullshit. Okay?
I don't see color.
Look, and I like how people say they talk about the culture. The culture's just different with black and white people.
They say they don't see color.
You know what? That's fine, and that's bullshit too. Because you got white kids that live the same culture as black folks. And I mean culture-wise is that they listen to the same music, right? They dress like we dress. They talk like we talk. That doesn't necessarily mean for that culture thing of false like where we come from. Like, you get what I mean? Because poor is poor. Like, you get what I mean? Like, poor is poor. But our culture is bigger than us just coming from being poor. We got a different swag about us. Like, you get what I mean? We carry shit differently. We look at life differently. So, white people, not all, but a lot of them.
And I ain't trying to cut you. I ain't trying to cut you off. But I said over 60% of white men commit most of the rapes.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually 73%, 23% for black men, for black people.
You said what?
I said, because at first I said it was over 60% of white men that commit most of the rapes and sexual assaults, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the statistics right here. It's actually 73% for white men and 23% for blacks. But if you tell a white supremacist feminist that, or you tell a bad one that, oh, you're such a race baiter. You want black men to get away with the same thing that white men get away with.
Nobody's saying that. Who the fuck like a rapist? Who likes somebody that's molesting kids? I don't give a fuck what color skin you are. Like, who would like that? Like, nigga, look, I'm like this. I wouldn't blame, like, I don't believe in the death penalty, right? But if you rape a kid, nigga, you deserve the death penalty. I'm sorry. Because ain't no redeem. Hold up. How can you come back from that? Like, answer that question for me. How can you come back from raping a kid or molesting a kid? You think about all those Catholics, those teachers. No, fuck the Catholics. Because we already know what they're about. All those teachers, the white female teachers, that say, hey, well, you know, hey, he, you know, this kid, this 13, 14-year-old kid, he fed on my, you know, I was in a bad place at the time, and he, you know, he fed on that. What? Bitch? Are you kidding me? You telling me you couldn't go to an adult club every night and get your motherfucking pussy sucked, bitch? And suck some dick from a grown up? Come on, man. That shit bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why that shit is so high too. Because a lot of those white women fucking a lot of them little young boys. The real shit. They fucking the shit out of them little. Look, And I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a double. Hold on. I got a double standards. I ain't gonna lie about it. Any little nigga that's fucking the teacher, nigga, I ain't that mad at the women. I ain't gonna lie. It's almost like gay women. I ain't that mad at gay women. Cause you know, you might can fuck a gay woman. But if a nigga straight, you know you ain't gonna fuck a nigga that's straight. And if a nigga is gay, you don't wanna fuck no gay nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like, ain't no, what can I get out of that type shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like it's a double standards. I get it. You get what I mean? It's like a double standards with men hitting a woman. It's wrong, nigga. You know that. But if a woman hits you, you like, yeah, the bitch hit you, she cut your face, she fucked you up. But just imagine if a nigga hit you. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a double standards. You get what I mean? But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just look at it like, look, you know, it was in New York. Like, it was some female. She gave the student head. You know, she went through the whole. She got a slap on the wrist. She was able to still be a teacher and teach in the classroom. She just got like some years of probation. Like I said, slap on the wrist. No outrage. Like Harvey Weinstein.
What's going on, Callie? What's going on? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Callie, what's up, Callie? What's good, Callie? Yeah. Harvey Weinstein.
Go ahead and call in, Callie. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, no, hold on. You know what? Hold on. Oh yeah. Go ahead and call in. Yeah. We ain't at three men. Go ahead and call in though, Callie. Get yourself together, call in. Go ahead, Marlon.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Charlie Sheen wasn't no outrage.
This nigga was running around with AIDS.
And they knew about it too. They knew about it.
I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but you know what I mean. Like, come on, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They knew about it too. Like Hollywood, they knew about Charlie.
Hold on. I got Callie in the bed. Hold on.
Hello.
What up, Callie?
What's up, buddy? What's going on, guys?
What's going on? Go ahead, Marlon. Finish up. Finish what you're saying. Go ahead.
Nah, but I'm just saying that, these feminists, they are some of the fakest human beings on the face of the earth because, they'll come out, try to demonize the black man. But as soon as you say, okay, white men commit, 60 to 70% of their sexual assaults and rapes, oh, you race baiting. You want black men to get away with the same thing white men get away with. No, I don't. I'm not defending R. Kelly. I just want the same outrage I got for R. Kelly. Once I had the same outrage for Trump. Because they was actually defending Trump. I'm like, so you think, and I'm going to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to answer. I'm not the biggest fan of Obama, but look, if Obama was to come out and say that you could just go up to a female and grab her by the pussy, what y'all think gonna happen? Answer that question. Answer.
He probably would have got like 2% of the vote.
I can say first of all, nigga, Barack Obama wouldn't have been no way. First of all, that type of motherfucking tape. Hold up, if that tape would have came out and Barack Obama was on that bitch, nigga, he'd have been done right there. Seriously.
They would have pressed charges on him.
First of all, fuck pressing charges, nigga. As soon that would have happened, Barack Obama, see, a nigga know. A nigga would just jump, he did like, you know what, it's over. Because niggas know, like, you can't do certain shit. You get what I mean? But Donald Trump, he came on with that lame-ass apology. It wasn't even an apology.
The apology that
hold up. The nigga say, I apologize to my wife and my kids.
Yeah, for real.
The fuck out of here, man.
If Obama did this, the Democrats, even though they're full of shit, we all know they're full of shit, they wouldn't have stood for this. Regardless of whatever ended up happening, they would have came up with some bullshit excuse and said, we're looking for a new nominee. The other thing is, since Barack Obama isn't a white dude and he can't get away with white privilege, The moment that tape hit the street, he probably would have wrote a resignation letter and basically closed shop on his campaign. And number three,
they would have shut him down. They would it's like I said, the type of energy that they got for Trump, and they get really like nonchalant, like they don't care. Saying that you would have really seen how CNN, because like I don't understand how black people. I don't think black people understand that CNN. They probably just as dangerous as Fox News. I don't think black people.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the other thing is that the media wouldn't have dignified what Trump did, saying it was locker room talk if it was Obama doing this. Because you got to understand, there's like a double standard in terms of how people treat people like Donald Trump and how they would treat people like Barack Obama, right? So it's not the same. It's not the same. That whole locker room excuse wouldn't have gone down if Barack Obama was running for president.
You know what I'm saying? But you got these fake ass feminists, who talk about how much they care about women's rights, but you had Nia Wilson. Nia Wilson, she got stabbed by a white supremacist, and then a white supremacist.
Yeah.
They said he's not mentally competent to stand trial. Oh, but you better not tell that to a feminist, because they gonna try to deflect and say, "Oh, you're a race baiter." But they so much supposed to care about women's rights, but they don't care about women's rights. They only care to demonize the black man. That's all they care for. That's all they care for.
Yeah,
same thing with the LGBT.
My problem with the media is that Nia Wilson died. That there was an Uber shooting in Houston where a mother, I think, and a 7-year-old kid got shot by.
It wasn't an Uber. It was their own car. Yeah, it was their own car. It was their own car.
Okay. Well, they got shot inside of the car. The kid died.
Right. And it was some black guys that did that shit.
And
I don't know.
No, they found the gun. They found the gun that did that.
I think I know where Cali going too, but.
And nobody's talking about these types of things. Everybody's talking about R. Kelly and all this other BS.
No, hold on. They picking up. No, that's what they do. Cause so before the mom described it as a white male, the witnesses on the scene, they said white male. The police, white male.
Right.
The CNN, Fox, and they wasn't covering it. But now that they arrested the suspects and they black.
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say that. CNN was covering that shit. I'm gonna put it like this. The mom made him. She didn't. She made a mistake.
The story sounds fishy though.
Right? No. The mom made a mistake. The mom said when the shit happened, or whoever the witnesses was there, they seen the young black niggas. They did what they did.
I need to see it. I need to see cameras.
I know, but I don't think it was no cameras. I don't think it was no cameras there when that shit happened. What I'm saying is that from my understanding,
they'll make people confess the crimes that they never did.
But I'm just saying. But my understanding is that they thought even the niggas that killed the little girl, whatever, they made a mistake. They thought it was somebody or whatever, somebody was beefing with, or I think they was trying to get, I'm sorry, not beefing with, they was trying to get initiated or whatever. It was something similar like that. But what happened was,
it sounds, because it was like 7 in the morning. Ain't nobody trying to do no job. I mean, look, if they did it, then they some coons. Like, I ain't defending them, but the thing
dude, these niggas getting high. Niggas high for nigga will do anything when you high. Have you seen these niggas? Like, ain't nothing shocked me of niggas getting high now. If niggas getting high, they are capable to do anything. Over popping pills and sipping lean, nigga. They are capable to do anything. Just like a crackhead is capable to do anything. You think about a crackhead. Really? You gonna steal my Nintendo? My TV? My telephone?
Jesus Christ.
Like, come on. Think about a crackhead, nigga. That's what these niggas is. So I ain't shocked. My thing is, let me say this. The mother or whoever the witnesses was, they only seen a red truck that went past, pickup truck, with a white man in it.
But the thing about it is too, like I was watching Phil the Advice show and shout out Derek Muhammad. He was like in that same area the last year. This is the same exact time as last year. A white supremacist came through and shot. It was a black. It was a black man. A black. I think it was like I forgot, but I forgot his name. But I know, they were talking about it during the media. They had the media. I forgot what media it was, but yeah, they were talking about how last year, this exact same summer last year, some white supremacists rolled up, shot up a black kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, oh, well, the truck is this, the truck is that. Like, so that's what I'm saying. The story kind of sounded more fishy,
No, I understand that. All I'm saying is that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that it's possible what you saying that this shit is fishy. I'm not like saying that's not possible. That this shit is fishy. All I'm saying is this. Is that
if they did it, they some coons. Like
no, what I'm saying is, nigga, we got a lot of coons out here. That ain't nothing new either. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
we know that.
If these niggas, let me tell you something. If I didn't shoot no motherfucking body, I'm gonna say I didn't. Okay? Of course these niggas gonna plead guilty. I mean, not guilty. But when they pulled the niggas over and when they caught them, they had the gun. But the gun was in the car.
I need to read up on it. I need to do more.
I'm telling you, I read up on it. They had the gun in the car. These niggas, look, this is how stupid these niggas is.
Look at the sketch. Look at the sketch and look at the people that got.
I understand the sketch. I understand the sketch. I told you, they made a mistake on that, and I'm not saying it couldn't be nothing fishy there. I'm just saying the stupid shit. If a nigga did do it, see, I don't put nothing past a lot of these young dumb niggas because these niggas is high all the time, and they don't do this shit. Like, I ain't trying to incriminate myself, but I'm just saying, when I did certain shit, nigga, I got rid of certain shit. You get what I mean? These niggas these days hold on to the shit. Knowing goddamn well, nigga, I'm melting down the motherfucking gun right now. If I do some fucked up shit, I'm melting down that bitch. But these niggas ain't doing that. They holding on to it. It's like trophies.
Jeez, that's dumb.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. Dumb. But they dumb enough to think this shit is like trophies to them. Holding on to that shit.
But like I'm saying, look, if they, like I said, the story sounds fishy, but if they did in fact do it, I'm not giving them a pass on that because I remember it was a DC. It was like, well, no fees. It was like, just regular somebody try to pull up, try to, shoot it out. Then a 10-year-old little girl, she got caught up in the crossfire. Now her life gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I said, I'm not excluding none of that corny.
Hold up. And you gotta think this too. I don't want to sound old, but dude, back in my day, no lie to you, nigga, we had a little patience. If we wanted a nigga that bad, and see, it was like now if it was a whole bunch of niggas we wanted to get, yeah, we might do a little drive by and spray some niggas down. But we gonna make sure there ain't no kids and shit out there. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas that we knew was arrogant and they would stay outside and act like they tough and shit. You get what I'm saying? We all did it, but nigga, we would be patient enough to get that. If I got a problem with one nigga, I'm getting that one nigga. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta think about the times too. It was different, nigga. We wasn't a part of a gang. Like, you get what I'm saying? So if I was beefing with a nigga, it wasn't his whole clique. Don't get it twisted. We want to fuck his whole. If his clique jump in it and we see them niggas, yeah, we'll fuck them up. But if we wanted to get a certain nigga that I was beefing with, we'll get that dude and we'll try to catch him by itself or catch him with a nigga, and we'll burn both of them up at the same time. But it's different. Niggas don't have no patience, and niggas don't understand that, like, yo, it ain't the same anymore. You niggas can't. These niggas can't get away. And fuck the aim. Niggas can't get away with shooting and killing anybody no more. That's real shit. Just like selling drugs.
That's what I said too. I remember I was talking to my nigga and like, look, that's my nigga, that's my dog, we cool, but I was just like, all this energy that niggas out here got for killing other black people and sliding on the ops and doing all that bullshit. We live in a I'm from Maryland, but DC, right, like up the street, DC, like, y'all, if y'all got all that energy to go kill and do some gangster shit, hey, the White House uptown. Trump. Why don't y'all go, I ain't gonna say too much on the phone, but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying. But nobody's that fucking intelligent or that smart to think about nothing like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? And niggas, and first of all, niggas ain't even that. First of all,
he was like, one man was like, because he was like, oh, if you kill a president, or if you kill a police, or if you do that, you going down. I'm like, if you kill somebody, you go down. So you
right, like, nigga, you kill anybody. Like, yeah, you kill anybody, nigga, you going down. Like, what you think? Oh, first of all, let me tell black people this. You can sit there and throw that nonsense bullshit out there all you want. If I kill a president or I kill a white person, I'm going down. Nigga, you kill any motherfucking body and they catch you red-handed and they got all the evidence, you're going down.
Right.
So, nigga, kill for something.
Might as well, do like I said, do something that means something. Like go out go out the side of Shakur. Like you call it. Some white supremacist police officer was fucking with black people. She just pulled up, shot him, and killed him. And she flew to Cuba. Right. That's gangster.
And niggas don't understand. If you do some shit like that right away, when you do some shit like that, you should already be planned to leave. Like,
go to a country.
Like you right now, says it like. My thing is like, nigga, if you do some shit like that, nigga, plan to leave. Like, soon you do it. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm planning on doing it after it. No, plan that shit after you do it. You kill a motherfucker, plan on leaving right then and there. Have your escape to leave.
Go to a country with no extradition policy, so they can't bring you back. Like, matter of fact, I thought out some countries with no. You got what you call Ethiopia. You got Ivory Coast. There's a bunch of countries you could go to with no extradition policy.
I'm trying to think. Ain't Cuba still one of those countries?
Cuba is like it's complicated. It is, but it's not at the same time. Like it's complicated. I feel like there's like Cuba, if they want to, they could, but if they don't have to. Like then, like I don't know. It's confusing.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. You gonna do
but
some shit.
You got Cape Verde. I mean, you got Guinea. You got Afghanistan, Bangladesh. You got Cameroon. You got the Congo. You got Samoa, Rwanda, Somalia. You got a lot of countries with no, extradition policy with America with 3Ks. After you do something like that, leave. Make sure you have enough money so you can leave the country.
Yeah, but see, niggas ain't smart like that, and niggas ain't.
You got Indonesia. You got a lot of
niggas not smart enough to think about shit like that. And I'm not condoning people to do it. We're just saying if you want to be a thug like that,
that's the smart thing to do.
Be smart. Be a smart thug. You know what I mean? You want to be a smart killer. Be a smart killer. Don't be a stupid motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? And then don't kill for nothing. Kill for something. And I'm not condoning niggas to do it either way. I'm just saying. But it is what it is. Now, can we get into this situation about your boy?
Who?
Donald Trump. Can we get into him? I didn't want to talk about him, but he got to be talked about. What y'all think about that? Look,
we got a primetime speech coming up today, bro.
This shutdown is the most stupidest shit I ever heard or seen in my life. Dude, we're fighting over, Trump shut down the government over $5 billion.
Are you surprised? That's
No,
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised about it. I'm just saying, are we really in America okay with this? Because, like I said, I'm look, if motherfuckers want to go to the point of that, where like right now, it's nothing, nobody's really getting affected by it, right? But next Friday, well, this Friday coming up, the workers that they talking about will not be getting their check, will not be getting their money. So they'll be getting affected first. By the end of the month, we all will be affected by, because in fact, if you work, you work for a living, you ain't getting your tax returns. You get what I'm saying? So, like, are we really sitting here? Like, it ain't even about us. It's about Trump supporters. Because they so much, they hard workers and they work 9 to 5s, they good. The little punk ass jobs that you do work, are you okay with not receiving your tax returns on time? When you gotta catch up on some bills? And I want to throw this out here too to y'all. What about the motherfuckers that actually have to be on food stamps? Actually have to get unemployment?
You mean his supporters?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, they don't understand about the rest of us. We've been struggling. You get what I mean? But Trump supporters act like they the only motherfuckers that been struggling. So now you ain't gonna receive nothing. How about Trump? Talk about
white supremacy.
Good.
I'm just saying, they can't practice white supremacy how they want to do it, then they feel like they struggling. Because understand that it don't matter how poor they are, like it don't matter about none of that. All they care about at the end of the day is maintaining the system of white supremacy, because they know without that, they don't have nothing. They have nothing. If they don't have a system of white supremacy, they can give them privilege and advantage, and over, and they could dominate and disrespect and control black people. If that system was dismantled, they don't have nothing. That's all they say. That's why when you hear them say so like, oh, we don't want to be the minority in this country. Well, why do you think they don't want to be the minority in this country? It's all about maintaining the system of white supremacy. If they can't do that, if they lose that, then they lose everything. So that's how I say I ain't surprised. Everybody, the government shut down. Look, I need my taxes, but I mean, look, I ain't surprised.
But you know what the crazy shit about it though? I looked at this shit two ways, right? And I'm gonna let Callie jump in. I looked at this shit two ways. On one hand, on one part of it, when it comes to that shit started affecting me as far as taxes, right? I'm alright, I'm okay. Nigga, I'm still working my same type of motherfucking jobs. So if I gotta like keep doing what I'm doing, okay. Yeah, that money is to help me catch up on some shit and save something. You get what I mean, or whatever, right? I'm alright, I'm okay. But then I looked at it as like Trump supporters always get out here. No, I mean, I'm sorry. Trump came out and said, hey, them federal government people that work for the federal government, this nigga had a nerve to say.
The whole border wall thing?
They had a nerve to say, oh, they okay with not getting paid.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Nigga, what fantasy land he live in? Like, nigga, who the fuck don't work for free? I'm coming to work every day. busting my ass, and you tell me that you are going. This is what's fucking me up. First of all, you're telling me, not talking to me, just making up shit, saying that I'm okay with you not paying me, right? Let's just say that's true, right? Let's just throw that as out that's true, right? But then this nigga say, then Donald Trump say, hey, you know what? They okay with me not paying them, right? So we can use their tax money to pay for this wall that you said, that I said, hold on, that I said, hold on, that I said that Mexico was going to pay for.
Right.
So I'm okay with you not, hold on, talk about, I'm okay with you not paying me, right, on this shutdown. And the reason that you not paying me on the shutdown, because you still want to take my tax, hard-earned money that I work hard for, the labor work that I do, to pay for a wall that I don't want. Like, yo, think about that. Think about how fucked up and crazy that sounds. But
you know, people put up a GoFundMe page for the wall, right?
But hold on.
Yeah. I thought that was funny too.
But hold on. But in Trump mind, he really truly think that. He ain't talked to none of those people. All that shit he said is a lie. He ain't talked to those people. He talked to the people that's in his cabinet. He ain't talking to no real Trump supporters like that. And if he is talking to them motherfuckers like that, they stupid as shit. Because ain't no motherfucking way I'm okay with you not paying me. Fuck the other shit. I'm working, but you're not paying me. Like, I'm working for free, nigga. So, I'm going to work every day. I still got my bills. You're not going to help me with my bills. You telling me I'm going to get my money in the future. Nah, nigga. I got bills right now. I got kids right now.
Right.
Like, I don't understand that thinking. But, believe it or not, though, it's Trump supporters that actually are okay with this shit. But go ahead.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't think that a lot of these people pay attention to their taxes like that. Like, they look at that as a one-time event.
No, hold on. Don't get into the taxes part. I'm talking about the federal workers. People that work federal jobs that are Trump supporters. Okay? You don't know how many of them are, but it's some of them that work for the federal government. That's not even getting paid. Hold on. And I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in it to fuck it up even more. Right? And I'm going to let you jump right back in, Callie. It's some federal workers that ain't even going to get back pay. They're just working for free.
They're just working for free.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I am boycotting straight out the gate. Nigga, I'm Ubering. I'm lifting. I'm doing something different. Ain't no way. Get the fuck out of here. But go ahead.
Actually, some of the federal workers, their unions, to their credit, have sued the Trump administration. But my greater point is, you know, Trump doesn't care about these federal workers just the way he doesn't care about anybody else. Because here's the thing, right? If he really cared about these people or cared about the country or whatever else, he would have made Mexico pay for that wall the way that he said he would. Now, we all knew that was a con that wasn't going to happen. What the hell?
Hold on, Callie, I'm sorry.
I'm just calling out
Can we just be honest about this to all the motherfucking Trump supporters? If you even thought, you had a thought in your mind that you thought Mexico was going to pay for that wall, you stupid motherfuckers.
Right. And I was watching CNN the other day, and one of their reporters in the Rose Garden, they were talking about that. And it was funny because it was almost like it was amnesia, you know. So
I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry.
Okay.
These motherfuckers. Let me say something, man. Ain't no. Yo, come on, man. Like really, Trump supporters. Hey, what happened to Mexico? What's Mexico paying for that? Yo, now, nigga, the government get ready to be shut down, and I pray to God. I hope and I pray. Democrats, please do not give in. Let Donald Trump keep running with that bullshit. Because I want this shit to affect our taxes. I want this shit start to affect everything. Because I want people to understand how fucking corrupt and stupid this dude is. He has no clue of what the fuck, how America actually runs. He has been rich all his life. So he doesn't understand the regular folks. He sat out there and told them dumbass Trump supporters, I got your back. I'm going to build you a wall. Oh, you know what? I'm going to shut the motherfucking government down. Nigga. Like, nigga, you shut the government down. Nigga, you fucking up everybody's money. Nigga, he fucking up the farmers' money. That's get ready. Dude, he get ready to fuck up everybody's money. He talking about months and years. Dude, go ahead. Do that and see what happened. See what happened. Shut it down.
Right.
How you gonna take care of the farmers? No, my God.
Right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
See, but here's what I'm saying, right? The tax thing is a one-time event. That's a one-time event. That happens once.
No, nigga, I want my taxes.
That happens once a year. A lot of these people probably aren't thinking that far.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, when the food stamp money don't come in, bro, and that's something that they need like once every week or once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's gonna take, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's really all it's gonna take because these guys depend on food stamps and all these other kind of benefits that they
government
that they don't want other people to have,
right.
But they're cool with them having it.
Right.
When those benefits turn into late payments, that's when everybody's gonna get pissed off. They ain't even thinking about taxes yet.
And when the shit start fucking with your unemployment, niggas can't even get unemployment. You like, yo, what the fuck is going on in America? Like, yo.
With your little $5,000 job that you have under your table.
These motherfuckers is crazy. Look, all I gotta say is, Trump supporters, go ahead, keep fighting for that dumbass wall. Look, you're gonna be paying for it. I thought Mexico was paying for it. That's my whole point. I don't give a fuck about the $5 billion or what the Democrats is holding it up. Fuck you. You said Mexico was gonna pay for it, Trump supporters. What happened?
Here's the last point that I want to bring up. Who in their right mind thinks it's going to be a $5 billion wall? Does anybody think it's going to stop there?
Trump supporters.
I'm just gonna say that because I don't see it stopping there, bro.
Look, I said it earlier. I said they gave Trump $1 billion and something last year, and the fucking government, the Congress and shit in the House, they still don't know where the money went. So you give him $5 billion this time. That's still not enough for what he's talking about. You're gonna need about $1 trillion and something to build what he's talking about. So he be back then in 2020 asking for $10 billion. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Couple things too, man. Couple things too. You know, it's not a wall. It's a fence. It's a fence.
I don't give a fuck if it's a fence. I don't give a fuck if it's a fence or a motherfucking hut. I don't give a fuck what it is. Bullshit.
Right, but see that's the point though. There were reports that it wasn't going to be a wall. That it's technically a fence, but he campaigned on a wall first.
Right, yeah.
So the rest of the country knows that it's a wall. So if he says that it's a fence now, everybody's going to be like, "Why do we need a fence? You said we were going to build a wall." 3 other things I want to talk about because my phone's dying and I want to say this before I get out.
Go ahead.
Like, if you listen to some of the stuff that he talks about, it's comical. He's saying, oh, like, you know, we're going to stop drugs, we're going to stop crime, we're going to stop terrorism. Okay? Now,
Terrorism is open.
right. Well, here's the thing. Like, if he builds a concrete wall, there's other ways to get the drugs that he's quote-unquote trying to stop, and I'm using air quotes. There's other ways to get that stuff across shore. Right? There's underground, there's aerial routes. So if anybody thinks that this little, you know, Lego wall that he's building out here is going to stop any of this, you know, that's invalidated.
Nigga, have we heard about boats? Like, they got boats.
Yeah.
I was about to say that too.
The other thing is he's talking about, like, illegal immigrants and Mexicans and terrorists and all this other kind of stuff.
Man, and I ain't trying to cut you off, but white supremacists, they are the biggest illegal immigrants. Let's be real.
First of all, let's be very honest. A lot of the drugs that's coming over here comes from our own military.
Right.
People keep failing to realize that. We get corrupt in other countries. I'm telling you that now.
And that happened under what's his name? Reagan and Bush.
Nigga, that's not just them. It happens under every president.
Well, yeah,
niggas get corrupt over in other countries. If you run into a motherfucker that's a drug dealer and he slides you, he say, look, I can put in your account 3-4 million. All you gotta do is find a way for me to get these drugs through those caskets and other things over in America. You think niggas ain't gonna do that? Fuck a nigga. White people, come on. Fuck out of here. You gonna take that chance. You ain't getting paid shit anyway. Your family back home struggling anyway. Because they ain't paying your family shit. You over there been sacrificing your life. And you ain't gonna take that deal? Shit.
Without a doubt. Yeah, you know, and then there's this whole thing about, okay, we're gonna keep illegal immigrants out, right? Here's the thing about immigration. 70 to 80% of illegal immigration happens through visa overstays. So that means somebody comes on a visitor's visa or some secondary visa with an airplane.
Nigga, they could be tourists.
They just decide to come and they just don't decide to leave. Right. That's all. That's all nothing to do with no wall.
You could be a tourist. You can come over as a tourist, say I'm coming to visit my daughter or my son or whoever,
right,
or my wife, or whoever it is, and stay.
Right, right. You know, and that's the point. Like this solves nothing. And to say that it solves something is secondary. You know, like if we're going to solve something, let's solve healthcare, let's solve education, let's solve reparations. Like these are things that we want to solve. We don't need imaginary targets to solve. You understand what I'm saying? This is an imaginary target.
It's not. It's not to them. It's fear mongering, and so when you,
for sure,
when you put fear into people and thinking that, you know, the shit at the border is the real threat. When you got a bunch of racist ass fear mongering thinkers,
right?
That's all they can focus on because they think it's somebody trying to get them. Ain't nobody look, and I keep saying this to white folks as a whole. Nobody gives a fuck about you like that. We wish you would leave us the fuck alone.
Right.
And they don't understand that. They act like they're look. The one thing I found out about white folks as a whole is that they don't understand mainly to black people. I'm gonna say to black people. They are a threat to us. We look at them as a threat because it doesn't matter if we in the right or the wrong. We still wrong.
Right.
So they can call the cops and say we did something, we did this, and the motherfucker cops gonna fuck with us and shit can escalate. Somebody die. Like, you get what I mean? So, and they know that, so that's why they do it. But I'll tell the police like this. And I'm gonna tell white supremacists this. It is out there, and I hope you listening, hope you get this shit. If a white person called police on me because I'm black, because they assume something about me, and the police approach me on some bullshit, I'm going to be the wrong nigga to approach like that. Because I'm going to tell you like this, you're going to have to kill me.
Right.
You're going to have to kill me. Because number one, you ain't going to disrespect me. And number one, I know my motherfucking rights. I mean, number one, I know my rights, and number two, you ain't gonna disrespect. I mean, number one, you not gonna disrespect me, and number two, I know my rights, and number three, right. I don't give a fuck. I die for something. I'm gonna die for something. You just ain't gonna just look. It might seem senseless at the time. Everybody looking like he shouldn't have died for that. I died for something, cause I ain't gonna allow them motherfuckers to disrespect me, and I don't give a fuck about you, white supremacists. And fourth, I don't want to be in y'all neighborhoods anyway. Like real shit.
Right.
Like I don't care to do that. So if you caught me out there doing some shit, or you caught me or whatever, and you said whatever you say and got me caught up in some shit, it was a reason I was there. I ain't gonna be in your neighborhood for nothing. Cause you know why? Cause I ain't gonna want you racist motherfuckers in mine. That's how I feel. Look, I don't allow white people, racist white folks, to pretend that they're better than me. They're no better. They're actually worse than me. Because some fact, they roll around hating on people that they don't know. I don't hate all white people. I'm suspicious of you motherfuckers. Just like you suspicious of every black person you run across. So this whole notion that black people are doing reverse racism or we race baiting or some shit like that, get the fuck out of here. You see a black person with a whole bunch of tattoos all on them, or a hood.
Or a hoodie.
You're right. You get all bent out of shape.
Matter of fact, hold on. I ain't trying to cut you off. You know what happened in South Carolina? You know what happened in South Carolina? Some white supremacist female, she did some old school white supremacist shit where she lied about getting raped in a Walmart parking lot by a black man, and police they came out and found out that the story was fake.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Am I shocked about that? No.
That's your shit.
Yup, that's why I said typical old fashioned white supremacist female shit. That's why I say stay the fuck away from white girls. Like you can say whatever it is, but it's to show you that, you know, like, like I always hear this a lot. Like I always hear, you know, black people be like, oh, the white man, you know, yes. You know, the white supremacist man, he does have a lot to do with the way we condition and, you know, why we in the situation and the position we in too. But let's not forget about the white supremacist females. They, that's what we're not going to do. We're not going to sit here and ignore what the harm that the white supremacist female have done to not only just black men, but black women too.
Yeah, but you gotta understand too. Black men that fuck with white women are usually infatuated with white women. That shit come from like back in our times, like we couldn't touch a white woman, or you know, couldn't talk to a white woman. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's why you see a lot of black niggas fuck with a lot of white women too. Like, I'm just saying that. I'm not making excuses for it. I'm just saying that's the mindset.
It's the illusion of access.
Right. And so when you don't, when you knew you didn't have the access, like Kelly was saying, like if you approach any, like, cause I heard plenty of black women say, "Fuck with some pretty ass white women." Like, why black men always fucking with the ugly white women, right? Like,
that is, I peeped that too. Like, right. I ain't trying to cut you off, but one thing I peeped is that, you know, it'll be a cool ass nigga that say some shit about black women. He get with a white girl, she look like she could play offensive lineman for the Redskins.
But a lot of times, just look at the nigga. Look at the nigga. Let me tell you something. Look at the nigga. Look, man. Everybody ain't built like I'm built. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a decent looking dude. Like, you get what I'm saying? Look, man, I don't go off of how people look a lot of the times. Like, you get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. For me, for females, I don't give a fuck you white or black. If you can fuck, I'm good with you. Like,
I get that, but what I'm trying to say,
you get what I mean? But
they would say black women ugly. They say black women this, black women that. But
no, but that's what
they with a cute. Cause they don't need to do with a cute white girl. But look, I give it up. If a white girl she cute, I give it up. But the fact of the matter is, and I'm gonna say it again, once they start reaching 25 to that age 25 to age 30 range, they skin start cracking up.
But you think, hold up, but you gotta think about a lot of the good looking white women. Just like how you'll look at a lot of very good looking black women. And I'm not trying to say all, but I'm saying a lot of black women that's very good looking fuck with dudes. If they good looking or they ugly, they'll fuck with them because of the money, most likely, right? And it's the same thing with white girls. If they very good looking or whatever the situation is, they only gonna fuck with that dude if he could be ugly or good looking or whatever. They gonna fuck with him because he got money. I say that about pretty girls all the time. I'm not saying all pretty girls are like that. I'm just saying a lot of pretty women, white, black, or whatever skin complexion you are, they only fuck with dudes for money. Because that's what America teaches us, teaches our women, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, I'm not very attracted to like pretty women. I can fuck them. I know I can fuck them. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not that attracted to them because once you start talking to them, you know, These bitches talking
It'd
about
be a
some.
little weird.
Yeah, it's not even weird. It just they start talking about
There
some
just
shit.
isn't much there.
You're right. It's not. They
That's
ain't
it,
talking
yeah.
about nothing real. And I'm not saying all. I'm just saying a lot of them. You get what I'm saying? It's not. It's not a whole bunch of them that are on that level of being real. A lot of them are all about money. That goes for black, white, whoever type of women. They only fuck with dudes that got money or even look good. You get what I'm saying? Because they can fuck
I
with a
mean, I look
broke.
at it like, I look
Because
at it like
hold
this,
on.
because you
Because I
can,
noticed this too. They can fuck with a lot of pretty girls. Can fuck with dudes that are very good looking that are broke. And the reason they fuck with them because they look good, far as having it's almost eye candy. Like nigga look good as me. Like you get what I'm saying? So
Right.
that shit happens as well. But go ahead.
Well,
I mean, I look at it. Oh, go ahead.
what I was going to say is, here's the thing. Like, there's a reason that females love like movie stars, because movie stars are thought to be good looking and have money, but most chicks know that they can't have both. So they'll take the dude that's got a lot of money that might not look as good, or they'll take a dude that looks great but don't got no money because it's an arm candy thing.
Right.
It's an arm candy thing. So that's kind of the relationship between all that kind of stuff. And technically, the reason that they love movie stars so much, or rock stars, or anybody that looks good and has money, is because they get both sides of the picture. But most people understand that I'm either going to have to play for the money or I'm going to have to play for the looks. Because most of the time, the package isn't wrapped with both.
I mean, but I look at it like this though, because I always say that I take a 7 or an 8 or even a 6. Who she got everything else, so she actually cool. You can have a conversation with her. She got a good personality. I take a 10 because a lot of the time, like we'll see a girl, she will be cute, so you think that like you want to buy her, like you want to fuck her, you want to do what you want.
Right.
Like, but once you get past the looks, she don't have anything else to offer. And then her mind is a certain type of way, so it's just like, that's why I say, like, you could be cute and you could be all that. It's like, I want to see where your mind at.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta think about that too as well. As like, look, man, I've been with my wife 18 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I done fucked the baddest bitches in my era. I'm gonna put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I done seen some of them now. They still bad. But personality, nigga, I couldn't fuck with. Because they ain't on the same level as my wife or the same level even as me. Fuck my wife, just me. They ain't on that same level. So, like, my wife, I always tell motherfuckers like this. I love that my wife loved me for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? I got my flaws. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, right? But the one thing I love about my wife, nigga, is that, and I noticed this. Not just noticed it, but I noticed it years ago. That, like, if I got in, like some type of, situation, like the way I lost my temper. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to go off. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's with a nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? My wife jumped straight in front of me. She ready to fight for me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And nigga,
Mm-hmm.
shit. Nigga, I fall in love with that. I'm sorry. Like, I fall in love with that. Like, my wife is acting. I ain't saying that's the only thing, but I'm just saying, nigga, that shit right there, nigga, got me. I was, okay.
And the thing about it is,
I got
like,
you. Baby, you the one. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because what woman when they see you getting upset and you get ready to go off the hinges. The shit jump in front of you to take that bullet or take that punch. Like, you get what I'm saying? Even though if that nigga hit her or whatever, I'ma kill that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Because she already know that. You get what I mean? She already know that. So for her to do that and she know what I'm about, she just trying to like kind of like, man, fuck that. I got your back regardless. Like, yo, that's some different shit. And you don't get that from any woman. I don't give a fuck if you pretty or you're not. You don't get that from every woman. You know what I'm saying? That just jump right in front of some shit that they know that you get ready to handle. And if a nigga put their hands on you, you gonna go to another level of doing what you was gonna do anyway. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I remember my uncle, you know, one of my uncles, he was like, you know, a lot of females, they ain't really radical. Like, I don't even like you were using the word earlier, but they ain't really, you know, radical like that nowadays, you know.
They ain't about their life.
Like, especially like for me. Like, 'cause you know how I go in, like, on these, you know, white supremacists, I speak my mind, I go in. I remember, like, when I was 18, I wasn't talking to her. I was, like, texting her, you know, regular texting. Like, she was cute, she was cool and all that. And, you know, y'all know I'm African, I'm Liberian, but I was talking to this girl, you know, she was, like, Senegalese. Like, you know, her folks are from Senegal.
Right.
And, I was, you know, I'll post some shit on IG. I was, you know, tweets her and shit, and, you know, and she just had, like, a certain bed wench type trait to her, and I couldn't really fuck with her like that. And she said a few things, I'm like, all right, cool, I ain't talking to this bitch no more.
All right, let me ask you this.
Let me ask both
of y'all this, right? I'm gonna ask you and Callie this. What's a turn off for you when it comes to women?
Attitude, that I can't even.
Attitude.
No, I'm saying pick like two things. That's like a turn off. Like it's a no. We can't go no farther. Sometimes you can fuck with certain people, and you can be like, hey, okay, I can fuck with that. But
two things for me. One is attitude, and the other is when a chick tries to check my ambition. Because a lot of times with these chicks, like they're programmed to have like a white picket fence and kind of just a fairy tale mentality towards their life. Right? And I've never been that dude. I never wanted like a white picket fence and all this other kind of shit. That's why I'm talking to you guys instead of talking to somebody else that wants that shit. So when somebody's like, hey man, you don't gotta go this hard, you don't gotta do this, you don't gotta do that, like, look, you ain't supposed to be telling me what to do. I'm supposed to be doing what I want to do, and if you want to do what I'm doing, then you can stay. If not, then you can go fuck with somebody else that's going to do what you want them to do, because I ain't running your program. That's the shit that bothers me, right? It's that attitude and that whole thing about like, hey, we're supposed to be doing this. You ain't supposed to be telling me what we're supposed to be doing. Unless I tell you that I want your opinion on something that I'm doing, like, you know, you're just supposed to deal with what we're supposed to be doing.
Right.
And that's the thing I don't like. So it's those two things.
So you just you're almost like you just in the moment type person. You want to deal with what's actually happening, right?
Well, it's just that I don't want a woman to check my ambition.
No. You see, I think that I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's where men fuck up at too. You have to have a woman to check you on that type of shit, because you know sometimes as men we get a little we procrastinate a little bit, because no lie to you, especially if you are a minority, we procrastinate a little bit because of the fact that, you know, I'm not gonna say we're afraid. It's almost more of like we second guess our shit. So
Right.
you need a woman to kind of almost like what you want, like push you, like kind of like you know what I'm saying. I know what you,
Right.
I know what you're
Right.
saying, but you do need that. You do need if you you're not white. You're a minority. You're a brother, right? So
Right.
you need that. You need that. Like, and I'm telling you, you need that because I'm a brother, and I'm telling you, I have my wife, and I'm glad she does that to me. I'm glad she pushes me. I'm glad she
Right.
challenges me on certain shit that I know
Here's
for a fact that I procrastinate on. Like, you understand what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing. Here's the thing. Your wife pushes you forward. I know a lot of guys that wifed up chicks that are pushing them back. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference there. There's a difference there.
Yeah, but
Now
see,
I'm not.
you gotta, and that's the problem I have too with brothers. We gotta stop doing this thing of what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing, right? This is
Right.
what you experiencing. You gotta separate that. You gotta separate what you see that happens to other people that you do know or what you see to what happens to you. Like, you get what I mean? You gotta separate
Right.
it. You can't just be like, oh, well, that happened to other brothers and other people I know to what happens to you, because you don't know. Sometimes some shit that you see from afar, you may run into a woman that ain't nowhere compared to that. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, my wife is nowhere compared to a lot of shit that I be talking about. You get what I mean? But
Right.
she does shit that some of the women I say she does. But at the same time, my wife is so much way above a lot of that shit too, because the simple fact that she's her own person, she does shit differently. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can't
Right.
you can't mash that shit together. You gotta separate it. That's all I'm saying. But go
Right.
ahead. Oh, Marilyn, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marilyn, because I'm gonna cut this off in like a couple of minutes. Go ahead, say what you guys say.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that throw me off. Cause like, if me, like, I'm actually like cool. Like, once like, if you come up to me, I'm actually cool and listen, like see some bullshit. So there's a lot of things that throw me off. But I say attitude, uh, just crying too much and complaining. Like, I hate that shit. Like, crying, complaining, and begging. Like, that throw me off.
What you
Yeah.
mean by like begging? What you mean?
Yeah, just begging, like, a female that, just want handouts, don't want to do, she want to leech off them. Like, nowadays, like, in my generation, you got a lot of these bitches talking about they want a sugar daddy and shit like that. They ain't trying to go out here and work, like, this is one thing, like, let me say this. I refuse to, and I ain't gonna say I refuse to, anything can happen, but, like, I see, like, a lot of these, celebrities, these rappers, these athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They like, they get these females, they get them pregnant, they have kids by them and all that. And then, they're taking the court for child support. Now they want like $20K a month when they could easily get a job, start up a business, do something so they could work and get money on their own. But nah, they'd rather, abuse the system to break down the black man. And that, I refuse to, like I said, anything can happen, but I'm going to try my hardest for that not to happen.
Yeah. For real. For real. And there's something to be said about that, but there's also something to be said about the fact that Maryland, do you know who Derek Jeter is?
Yeah, I know.
Baseball player, yeah.
Derek Jeter did it right. Derek Jeter basically, did what he had to do on the field, dated a bunch of hot starlets and stuff like that, and basically made sure he didn't have no kids until his career was done with, and basically there was little downside. You know what I mean? So So the thing with a lot of these dudes, a lot of these young dudes is, yo man, like don't have a kid until your career is over with almost. Because the thing is, as long as you got that big check coming in, man, you know, you can't trust any of these people and their intentions with what's going to happen. Because everybody's going to turn into like Denise, Ball, Lonzo Ball's like chick. She wants like 50 grand a month now for some bullshit.
No, let me say something. Let me say something. Let me throw this out here too.
That's why that's why Gilbert Arenas he told his baby mama straight up, go strip.
Right.
Right.
No, like for real.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna let everybody get out of here. I'm gonna say the last words. I'm gonna get out of here, man, because I get up early in the morning, and I started late too. What time is it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Look, I'm gonna say this last word. Look, listen to me. When it comes to these relationships and shit like that, people, I'm the motherfucker that you want to talk about. I mean, you want to talk to. I appreciate Merlin and appreciate Callie for talking about relationships. None of these niggas is in relationships. Now I'm fucking with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know that. Listen, man. Look. The one thing that Callie did say that was very correct was that, and I say this all the time, if you rich and you famous and you living that motherfucking lifestyle like that, nigga, it's no way you should be married. You should not be fucking with, you shouldn't be even fucking around with marrying somebody. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You are still rich. Stop your career. When your career stops, that's when you supposed to be like, okay, I'm out on the market. I'm ready to look for somebody to settle down with. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. You get what I'm saying? If you famous like that, you got paper like that. Look, we ain't got to do the famous shit like that. If you are somebody in your 20s, right? I know it's a little different, but I tell women and men that I run into all the time, look, man, do not get married when you in your 20s. Get married when you in your 30s. Because 30s is when all of y'all brain is fully developed.
I say don't get married, but that's a different story.
No, into just even a relationship. Like, look, you can have a girlfriend here and there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But a social.
No, not just that. Like, you can have like a girl that you know you love her and all that. But like, I look at like marriage. Like, marriage it works against the man. Like, you know, you do one thing wrong and you lose everything. But if she did everything wrong, you gotta keep that down and kiss ass and like.
But you know why? You know why it's like. You know why it's like that? Because usually dudes try to get married when they're in their 20s. Don't get married when you're in your 20s. Because number one, nigga, your brain ain't fully developed. They say 25. But for men, your maturity level is not intact until you get in your 30s.
Right.
And then you just starting to find yourself in your 30s. Because now you understand, nigga, in your 30s, you got that last little hip hop left. You get what I'm saying? You ain't what you used to be. You get what I'm saying? You ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? You an old nigga. You gotta get used to being old. You get what I mean? So men don't understand that. We gotta look, when we turn 30, we are past our prime. Put it like that. We are past our prime. We like Kobe Bryant, when Kobe Bryant knee was, remember his ankle got fucked up and he wasn't the same?
Right.
That's how we are in our 30s. When we hit 30. Nigga, when I hit 37, Because I kept thinking, nigga, I still got a little something left. Nigga, my 37th birthday last year. Nigga, when I caught this flu, I said, oh shit, I ain't young no more. I used to nigga, I ain't never been sick that long. I ain't never been sick for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I ain't never been that sick that long. Right. Nigga, I got sick for almost a week and a week and a half to close to 2 weeks. I ain't never been that sick. Like it lasted that long. Put it like that. It never lasted that long. I told my wife I'm getting old. And then after I got sick, nigga, I felt the gray hair in my head. Like, the fuck? Nigga, I gotta embrace this oldness. Like, and I'm okay with getting old. Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes nigga, I'm still in my 30s. So it's like, fuck that. I'm still young. Nah, nigga, I ain't that nigga no more. And so I had to understand that. And so all I'm saying is this. When it comes to men, we have to understand our levels to shit. We have to understand, nigga, they say that our brain fully developed when we're 25 years old. No, that's for women. Our brain is not fully developed until we in our 30s. And then we actually really start to calm the fuck down. Because you know why? Because we still think we young in our 20s. Even after 25, we still think we young. And then we even get in our 30s, we still start thinking we still young. Nigga, I still can get around, I still can do this or whatever. And then reality hits you. So, that's all I'm saying. So, when it comes to women, we have to understand about women that women only look, women fuck with dudes that are confident of who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you have to be comfortable for who you are, how you put yourself out there. If you're not comfortable of putting yourself out there saying, look, I'm 30. I'm who I am. I'm old or whatever. However you want to look at yourself, right? If you're not comfortable in your skin, women can pick that shit up, nigga. They like bloodhounds. And they can pick that shit up. Then this nigga fake it. You're trying to be something that he not. And so they gonna treat you like you something that you're not. And that's how they do. And so, look, me and my wife been together, it's going on 19 years now. So, look, dude, I ain't do everything right. All I'm saying is that when I throw out Jews and shit, saying the mistakes I made and shit, take that shit. So when y'all finally get that relationship with a woman, y'all know how to handle it. That's all I'm saying, because nigga, I ain't making all the good mistakes. I'm making all the fucking bad mistakes. Believe it or not. Still to this day. 37 years old, nigga, and I'm still making the fucked up mistakes. My wife can't stand me half of the time. Because I be fucking up. You get what I'm saying? But I'm getting ready to get out of here, people. Look.
Alright, be safe.
Yeah, look, man. I've been sick for a little minute.
Get well soon.
Yeah, I've been sick for a little minute. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to death, man. We're going to get back up probably Wednesday. We're going to get up Wednesday.
Alright, man.
So we're going to do those up. We're going to do another show Wednesday. Alright?
Sounds good, bro.
Alright, man. Peace and love to you.
See you then, bro.
Alright, bro.
Stay safe.
You too.
Alright. Bye.